was upstairs on the back porch. I could
Yeah.
see them when I could hear them, so I knew they were pretty close.
Yeah, but I don't know where exactly they were.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna ask me, did we have a fire last night? I'm like, yeah.
Yes, it's a new,
Yeah, what was the fire last night?
It was a barn slash shed fire
Did they
Was that
give
the
you a
one-
receipt or they just sent the
off
invoice?
right at their.
When Stones lived there, that was out behind their, that the shed out behind their house.
Yeah.
Trailer.
we just sent.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Okay,
thought-
so let me,
that's what I
I'll
heard
just
about.
write cut off delete so I know. Okay, because I didn't know what it was
That was in the
for.
mailbox. Yeah, it wasn't the bill, so,
Okay,
and then I just make it.
okay.
Enjoy it. Guys up the lake, they're inquiring about you.
All right. It's almost September.
Yep.
Yes. I gotta
I
order
said,
that.
oh, I said, he's a good man, he'll get to you.
Plan on it.
We'll see it in your report. You know. A little bit, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The inventory taken and stuff. I think I'm gonna use it for 22 pipes. So, one of those, here. Hopefully after they.
How many you wanna try to do?
So there's 11 or 10 that are bad. And there's a couple that aren't good. No, they're all, you know, they were bad, so, yeah. And each one is gonna require 2 pieces,
Demo
44.
Yes,
So about 34, but they would come to like for a second.
I just
So,
saw.
I got
I'll
like
put
2
these
per
on.
second now, so.
EMO.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Yes, I mean.
Okay. 'Cause,
22 pipes really.
Yeah.
That's what this invoice said, it just said invoice, but it didn't say, and I didn't know what it was for. Yeah, he just-
So-
The invoice just came in, I didn't know, we didn't know anything about what it was, so. And so there's gonna be one that's, the, she put it under JCAP, and JCAP didn't approve it. It was the mini blinds, it was supposed to go into building and grounds, and she put it under JCAP, has to be changed.
Hopefully.
I left a note on it, so it's just gotta be changed from 16, or out of the 10, whatever, to 1620.4. What was this in? This was in DD.
Did I give a resolution this time for the?
Yes, I saw one. I think I saw one.
Vouchers, I
I thought you did one. Where did I just, oh, I left it open. So I know where we go. I was sticking on it. Because I didn't know, I didn't say what it was, I didn't know. But, and I put an orange sticky. This was a new blade.
Oh,
It's
oh,
just a
new blade,
blade,
oh.
it's just a new blade, it's not the demo saw, it's just a new blade. And they sent the invoice and it came into the mail and he didn't have time to do a voucher, so they just did it up front. But I didn't know what it was for. Oh, God.
don't see one.
You didn't have one?
I didn't see one just now.
I swear I have. But I did so many resolutions, I can't tell you.
I know, I printed so many, that's why I just lost track.
Just want to tell you, got beat up at county today.
Why?
Because we had a, huh?
You were saying no?
I didn't get, well, the whole board of supervisors got beat up by the public today over the 2% cap, I heard. And in that conversation with the 2% cap, they were, very upset over the new building. And yet again, we had another vote on it, and I still voted no. So, oh, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I was getting up to go get some other paperwork I forgot, but I
Right.
didn't, yeah, call me into order.
Good.
Getting up to do the pledge, sorry, Roy, sorry, everybody, it's okay. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, and liberty and justice for all. Okay, we'll bring the meeting to order. Pete, you wanna go since you're the only one here?
I'm coming closer to you.
I'm hoping it's that way for us tomorrow. That way. Keep moving. Real quick, the summer youth program will be wrapping up on Thursday. It's been small this year, but it's been very good. The kids have absolutely had a ball. Really, really good 3 weeks. Second item is we still have a ongoing announcement for a medical provider, BLS, ALS paramedic, to come on 40 hours a week, full-time position. They will be pulling some shifts, but also expected to do most of the administrative work, such as scheduling and some of the billing things. So I'm hoping to have someone who's physically here a good part of the time, either on shift or coordinating with medical clerk treasurer to make sure that we understand the billing process and the scheduling process.
Are you interviewing for that?
Yes.
You've got candidates,
The announcement runs until the 22nd.
okay,
We've
but you got
we've
people.
already conducted 2 interviews.
Beautiful.
I anticipate that we will be receiving a couple more applicants, but my desire is to pull the trigger right after the 22nd so that I can get the right person in there. My target would be wonderful. It'd be wonderful to have somebody in there by Labor Day. That's not going to impact the Labor Day scheduling, but it
Be nice,
at least I have awareness of what's going on at that point.
okay.
Also, finally, we are having our 60% design update for the water project on the 27th down at Chapani Center. And in parallel to that, there will be anybody who needs to sign an easement for the construction to start. Now, the easement would essentially be from the curb to the interior edge of the sidewalk on people's property. That allows the contractor to go in and actually operate in that area because the replacement lines will be essentially under in that narrow strip. And they're not going to be under the roadway as much as they're going to be more over toward the sidewalk areas. That allows us to keep the roads open, and also allows it complies with all the state requirements as far as minimizing the access under the road. So I anticipate that there will probably be probably 100 to 120 easement notices that are going to go out, and we'll explain that to everybody. I'm looking at the map right now and seeing exactly what's going to go on as far as the construction, which is scheduled to kick off at this point still in July of 2026 and wrap up in
What time is that meeting at Chobani?
We're locking that in right now. We're trying to do it a little bit earlier, probably 5:30. But we haven't firmed it up. We'll firm that up tomorrow.
And you said August 27th?
August 27th.
What day of the week is that?
So is it a Wednesday?
Wednesday, okay.
I think. Yeah. Barnum and Judas has come down the 4th Wednesday of every month, and we've had public meetings, but no one's attended those. So this is one more opportunity for people to see what's going on, if in fact their property is going to be disrupted. But obviously, if in fact it's disrupted, it will be restored right after that. But the goal is to minimize any traffic disruptions, have at least one lane operating all the time through Route 8. I can't shut down Route 8, and I can't divert all the property, all the heavy trucks over to East River Road.
Right,
So
okay. All right, that's it?
that's it.
Wow, Pete, that's great. Thank you. Okay, approval of the monthly minutes for July 14th was our regular board meeting. I make a motion to approve.
Second,
April, Roy,
we're gonna be able to approve those,
excuse me,
are we gonna be able to approve those computers, correct?
Ward 2 were absent.
Someone missing?
Oh, you weren't here, that's right, you can't second it, Sarah's got a second it.
Where's Sarah? Johnny?
Sounds like, is that her?
She did.
Say a second.
Perfect.
I need a second from you for the monthly board minutes, because it was just us three. Rory and John weren't here.
Oh, okay, I second.
Okay, Sarah. Any discussion on the July meeting minutes? Okay. On the workshop budget minutes, July 28th, that was our first workshop. We had the public hearing too. I need a motion for that one. Second, April. And then on August 5th, I only had two people for the budget workshop. Sarah and Roy?
Second.
Okay. Any discussion on any of the workshops? All in favor? Aye.
Abstain.
Okay.
You're saying from all.
Yeah, three.
Acceptance of the monthly reports. I need a motion to accept the monthly reports. Sarah, and a second?
Second.
Okay. We'll start with the police. The CADS is still down, if you read. And, so it's just what he's got there.
Just the information on the new door installed,
Yeah,
Yeah.
here. The camera system, full intersection of,
yeah, the
Tennessee
Frontier
West.
was a little crazy with the highway. Jason, yours is up and running?
It is, yes.
Okay, that was not our fault, that was their fault.
I heard it got shut off.
Yeah, accidentally. That was what the problem was, they had shut it off.
Oh, that's
No.
nice. That's,
So,
And that, and that new door. Supposedly, he put in a interior door instead of an exterior door. Have you heard that yet?
you know what, I think
well, the
I was
correct
gonna
door
look.
is on now, right?
Not, I guess not. That would, they
Is
called
it,
me
is
a
it the
couple
same
nights ago.
door with the thing here, or is the window up here? Because they can't have the
No
window.
window
to
at
No
look.
one knew it. And it sounds like it's an interior door, not an exterior
So it's still wrong.
door. I guess, I'm,
We'll
They
check
called
on the
me.
door.
Yeah.
When did he call you?
a couple of nights ago.
Oh, okay. I guess we'll follow up with it.
Yeah, I, you know, I was hoping he'd be here so we could explain.
Yeah, no.
He was supposed to email me, but that's, you know.
Okay.
He's working this upcoming weekend because of him and Della. He's gonna work Friday
Oh.
and Saturday because we're gonna have the increased traffic.
And a good update that the pole cameras down at the
At the Four Corners.
corner, it's up and working, so, okay.
Can I ask a question on police?
You-
CAD system's been down for a really, really long time. What are the chances we can have like an internal log to show the people like we used to do before the CAD? Remember we used to be able to internally be able to just say how many tickets or dog or,
I
because
guess,
we've just had a blank report for over a year now.
I guess Kenny's working with, the IT department from Shenango County trying to get it fixed.
Yeah, I was
So,
doing
I
very-
guess they can, but it would just be Lisa. So we can ask them. You want to write a note for
Yeah, I
that?
get tired.
Okay, okay. All right,
When I saw it was blank again.
all right, Jason,
Yeah.
you're the next contestant for the Price is Right.
You win no prizes though.
Yeah.
And you can pick door 1, 2, and 3, and they're all empty.
Always spin the wheel. Was that busy again?
Not getting a break from the heat either.
No. Biggest concern is cutoff road. Reached out to DEC, municipality here, and he's out for doing an activity. First thing is to have a parcel DG or JD, it's called, to determine whether it's wetlands are nearby and if we're going to disturb it or not, and all that. So I requested one of those already, waiting to hear back.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was the first step, still expecting to hear back from that.
Do you,
They wanna
can
find
I
out.
ask you, because like, that's on 29, it's the cutoff road going down that hill.
Yes.
I was gonna
29,
drive down there today and I forgot to do it because it was late.
29, 28, or vice versa, so, yeah.
Do you think we're gonna have to close that road because we can't get permission to fix it?
Well, that's what I'm getting to, yeah, I mean, it's.
It's getting dangerous, we can't have.
It is, and, you know, school starting, you know.
Does the
trucks
school bus
coming
take that
over.
road? Have we called the school yet?
I'm not 100% sure, but I do believe so. I did meet it last winter coming down that road.
I was thinking I've met the bus.
Just for a shortcut, you think? Because there's no kids on that road, is there?
Yes,
Yeah,
there
there
is.
is kids on there.
Randy Olson. He has
Oh, okay.
3 or 4 kids
Yeah,
at Fagan's farm.
Oh,
That's
he's got
better.
Fagan's back, oh, okay,
Yeah.
I realize that, okay.
Yeah.
but the section of the.
Is that the only house on that?
It is. Yeah.
I mean, they probably have enough place to turn around at Fagan's farm
Yeah, I mean.
if they came in
if
from
we have to
down.
make a
other
turn
road.
around or whatever, we can do that.
We have to let, it'd be kind of courtesy to let the school know that.
Well, I have a meeting with them, end of the month, so
Oh, wonderful.
depending on what we decide here, I'll plan around it. 'Cause
What happens if we fix the road?
Just fix it, it would be a fine, I guess.
Every day, every sure.
I mean, we could have it done in a week.
You've got the trouble street, so
Yeah,
I don't think we
there's
should,
some big.
there is.
I
trouble
think it-
there.
I don't think we should be taking
There is
that.
trout?
Yeah, we actually
Oh,
stopped
yeah.
by there today and seen some sort of.
Oh, we can't do that
We
then.
can't.
I didn't know if it was just a
Yeah.
trickle and dry, like, is it dried up right now that we could
No,
go in and fix
If
it?
you,
And there's water running through it because it's been so dry. Okay, so we don't have a choice. We're gonna have to
What
shut the
level?
road.
danger, from 1 to 10, what do you think it is?
Wow,
Okay.
that's a no-brainer.
Yeah, it really is. It's-
And maybe now is the time to.
Well, that's what I was thinking.
So they get used to that, so we're not,
Exactly.
and then you talk to the school, make sure that they
Mhm.
know that's going on, what's going on.
I think we have no choice.
I just hate to see it freeze or whatever and, you know, the ground give way or whatever. It's gonna
'Cause,
happen.
Like, and then it
It's gonna
thaws and then
happen.
it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
And it's not like they don't have another way. It's affected one household.
Not that-
Sure, yeah, it's really not that far, you know, 28 itself,
And
29.
you'll let the fire departments know as well too.
Sure, yeah,
Whatever,
yeah.
That's,
I think they have to do something with them.
Well, we can
Yeah,
have, what's
yeah,
his
we-
name, contact 911 too.
Mhm.
Dave, right?
Dispatch, Dave,
Yeah.
you can tell
Yeah.
Dave and he can do.
I'm big on that.
perfect.
So I.
That's a shame that it's gonna take that long.
It really is, yeah, and there is an emergency process, but according to the guy I talked to, said, per this conversation, it doesn't sound like an emergency, it wasn't swept away in a flood or anything.
See, understand that it's, you know, now you're shutting the road down completely. That to me, I think would become an emergency for anybody living on that road,
That's what.
for
I
a fire, for an emergency itself.
Absolutely.
Right,
Do
right.
you,
Is that
do
like
you
a-
send pictures to them with this?
I told them I could send them pictures to, you know, whatever, you know, to give them an idea. of
So
what that
maybe they
is.
could get it quicker, get
Yeah.
back to us quicker.
You should have a place you can-
The weather is not gonna play nice.
He didn't have
Right.
it, there was a, he's like, I can't get pictures on this phone. And I could send them
Where's the
pictures through the
state?
email.
You gotta get your
Sure.
picture to the phone.
So, I think that's probably the wisest decision, is just close it down
Okay.
for now, you know, until.
And you'll still work on pushing it to get. it
Oh,
done, right?
absolutely, I mean, we have no
We
choice.
call them
Yeah.
every month.
So you did get, they sent you the application,
They did
sir?
say, I didn't print the whole application, I just printed a part of it here that requires.
Because what it'll probably entail too, if when they do come out, we will probably have to get engineered drawings is what I'm assuming.
So these are some of the samples for a new culvert. This is how detailed that it needs to be. There's 3 steps. And this is a bridge proposal sample. We do have an option of putting the bridge in for that quote of 102,000, I guess.
Now, is this something we sub out and they come in and do it, or is this something we can do
I mean,
ourselves?
We could do it. You know, once
You don't know what they
when
wanna
it
do, which one.
I mean,
What,
the
and right
bridge-
now is
The
a
bridge
culvert.
idea would be subcontracted through Small Supply. They'll install up logs, either they'll
Help, right.
whatever, but they will install the bridge. And- But the culvert pipes, we get a quote without the, fish bed in it, it was 23,000. And that's for 40 foot by 7.6 foot. So roughly the same price we take from Home. Trouble is we need two of them. There's two pipes side by side, so if we're gonna do one, we might as well
Do it the whole
do
thing.
both.
And what do you think the bridge will come in at?
I got the floor here for it. $101,000.
Yeah, I didn't see
change,
that.
I think.
I didn't bring that with me.
And now, would this go under the permanent roads, or would this go under, paved, New York paved?
Yeah, this is probably classified as chips or EWR, perhaps,
Okay,
because they're about the same, but depending on where you want it to take it from.
and what is there now is a culvert?
Yeah, so it's like, it's an old
Steel?
steel pipe, yeah, boiler pipe, is what it is.
Old boiler.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
We're at the same thing down on Brooker Road, boiler pipes, and they've actually separated. Where we were today, they had Sherburne Steel make us bands, so we're gonna put them in there and weld them and then tar it. All we just need the water to flow over, it's not structurally bad, like
Okay,
cut
like,
off by
okay.
any means, so.
so we're gonna try to fix that one
Yes,
instead of
those
replacing.
are two pipes too, so yeah, that's.
Okay.
That's our plan of action tomorrow. Well, we started today, grinding it out, so we have pretty well.
Now on, if we do the culvert, or is that the prices for, are we going with the plastic again?
Yes.
Okay, like we did,
Yes.
okay, okay.
We could do all.
Yeah, we can
Yeah,
do that
we
instead
can-
of the bridge.
We can do that for sure.
No, they have DEC right there. You can go up
So
the
that's
driveway.
only if it's like a certain classification. It's classified as C, which is basically you can do what you want, but there is downstream and upstream, another classification of CT, which is trout, and then there's CS, which is spawning as well, so
So that's the
that's their
issue,
issue, yes.
because it is a trout and
Yeah.
spawning it, okay.
Mhm.
Where we're gonna be working, we probably can do the work
It is a class C,
up
yes.
and- where the flow is.
Yes, so.
So they'll have to come out to inspect that to make sure we can get this done and,
That's what I applied for them to do, was come out and get an assessment of the wetlands and what it's gonna,
okay.
how far away it is and, and maybe.
And we might be okay that we
may
can
be
start
okay,
working, but who knows how soon they're gonna get back to us. That's the problem.
For sure. I applied, I think, 2 weeks ago now. I contacted the guy the next day after the last board meeting, it took him 3 weeks to return a phone call, so, I
Okay.
called him 3 times and finally
Okay.
called him between meetings and talked to him for 15 minutes, so,
So now we gotta wait for someone to come out.
yes.
Okay.
And I'll follow up again with them and, make sure see what the deal is
Okay.
about the assessment of the wetlands. But I don't know if you guys want these copies here or whatever.
Well, I would keep them all together till we're ready to
Yeah,
pick
and then I
one.
can email you the application, which has all these details in it as well, and different links you can check out. And there is some exempt opportunities, but one being we have to sign, I'm not 100% sure, we have to sign some papers with the DEC or whatever, what that entails, I'm not 100% sure, so I was just gonna go with the assessment of the wetlands and
See how that goes first.
see what we need, see if we,
Okay.
Maybe we'll get lucky.
So when, if you're gonna close this, when do you think you will close it?
part of our day.
I was gonna say, it doesn't sound sure. We should be
All right,
closing it
so
tomorrow.
should we put it in the newspaper that, with a notice that we're closing Cutoff Road?
Probably
Okay.
Give Dave
And then, call Dave and give me about a date. Today is the 11th, so like by the 15th, you wanna close it?
Yeah, really cool. Well, yeah.
14th? So you're gonna close?
And we're okay till then, in your opinion, driving up?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's the heavy vehicle, like
that
the buses.
that is my concern, you know, and they're gonna be out now practicing their routes
Sure.
because
Yeah.
school's coming.
Mhm. I'll contact Sarah at the bus garage and let her know that.
You got her, okay, okay,
So we have a meeting come down in the morning
okay.
as well, so.
Well, I would call her tomorrow,
Yes, I will.
Yeah,
okay?
they'll have to reroute that because
They know the routes and they're gonna reroute it.
they would usually come off the other end and continue wherever they go. With this, they're gonna have to
So let her,
Yeah,
come back out and change the whole route up.
we're gonna have to, we'll put a turnaround down there, if, you know, we can't use that farmer's driveway or whatever. Make it feasible for us to turn around as well, because we're gonna follow it still.
Right,
right.
So.
okay, and then I actually know I know Mrs. Fagan,
Oh, you do?
so I will reach out to her after today's board meeting
Okay.
and text her telling her that we're gonna have to shut the road down until DEC gets a hold of us.
Sure.
And then you're gonna text David, or you want me to text David?
I can.
Okay, okay, and you'll put it in the paper and have it on the website also, put it on the website.
And we're not shutting the whole road, we're just shutting, because they can still use, the
Right.
Fagans can still
So
use
from
up to their house and the
From
bus.
28 to, Fagans,
Fagans,
Fagans? Yeah, it will be shut from 28 side down to Fagans. It's-
they'll have to
Right.
exit from, what is that, Great Brook Road? I don't know what the number of that road is.
28.
Yeah, that's 28,
28.
that's Great Road Road.
They'll have to access it from that.
No, no, the access from
When
29.
that- when that-
29
Yeah.
side is
Yeah.
open.
Oh, that's where I'm confused, where
Yeah.
you're shutting, where the creek is. I thought it was from from the county, the hill part.
No, it's coming down from 28.
It's from Great Brook Road going down in.
Yes.
That'll be tough in the winter, yeah.
right there.
Yes.
You're gonna have to sand that really well, because that's a little hill coming from.
Well, that's the part that's gonna
You
shut
do.
down, so, yeah, we see it pretty good. That was actually my route, so.
I thought you were shutting,
I gotta drive it, I think you have to go drive it.
yeah, like, here's King Settlement, here's Cut Off Road.
Are county roads.
Right, this one's 29,
29.
that's King Settlement.
Mhm.
And then this one comes and it goes out like this, and this is 28. So it's gonna,
So this right here is gonna be shut down.
oh, it's gonna be shut down there, so they're gonna have to go over this,
Over
because that's like a
29.
drop off there.
Yeah.
So where is the actual creek, because I don't know. Is it?
Just about right where that exit is.
Yeah,
Right
the
about,
creek is right
just down the road from 28.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
There's a big embankment and it's right at the bottom of the bank.
Oh, so this goes downhill too, because,
Oh, yeah.
okay, because I know this is like a, kind of a drop off, I never go that
It's actually
way.
steeper than the other, probably.
This one is?
Probably.
Oh, okay, so this is a better route, okay.
Shorter.
All right. And then her farm is like out here, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like right on the back.
Right.
Okay, okay. And there's no other houses down through here, right? Just hers?
Yeah. that's
Okay.
it, Yeah.
Okay, so it's gonna affect more family. Okay,
We do, there's a lot of traffic that comes across there, but it's really not that far to get to 29 from that end, so.
that's gonna be tough, because I think they have a meat, don't they have a farm
Yes.
stand with
Yes.
meat
they
and,
do, yeah.
So you can,
You can still
most
get
people, I think, come
29.
in from King Settlement, so you
Okay.
can get down as far as the farm stand.
okay,
Not
okay,
that big.
okay, okay. All right,
We are gonna need some road close signs though, permanent ones for that. So,
all right, so you're gonna order those?
Yeah, price them out on Amazon, so
Okay,
I'll send them to one.
get them ordered.
So we have two culverts on New Turnpike Road as well that need to be tended to and changed.
For everything like that.
One by the rock cut, and there's another one up by
Been like
Bill's
this forever.
farm. Yeah, and I got a couple more marked down throughout. So,
Well, the rock, they've been eating out there too, right?
yeah.
That's what I thought.
Mm-hmm.
They've been
Was that
for 4
from,
years now.
Yeah,
is that from the last rain we had?
it's just been,
We've been
It's
hammered.
been going, that's
Yeah.
what I get 4 or 5 years.
yeah.
Oh, okay. And then,
We tried to shape it up a little bit right there as well to convert the water back to the creek. But, the culvert pipe going across the road is rotted, therefore it's just gonna suck water underneath the pipe and then start sucking the road and then collapse eventually. So, as a result, we're gonna change them.
now, the culvert pipes are the ones that are on the side of the road, or does it still go under the
And
road?
under the road.
It still goes under the
Well,
road?
yes, so
Okay.
culvert pipes are a driveway pipe and.
Okay, both, okay, okay.
uh,
Are we using the heavy-duty plastic when we replace these, or are we
Yes,
using metal again?
yes. So
Okay,
I, you see a purchase of,
You just ordered stuff right now.
yeah, 18 inches. There's a lot of 15-inch pipes in the road that are, they're just not big enough, honestly.
Okay.
You know, the rain that we're getting these days and whatever, it's just. So we're just replacing everything with 18 and above
nice,
from now on.
okay.
So, they're, for what they cost more as well.
Yeah. Because, and we hopefully won't have to change them
Well,
for years to come.
yes, many years.
Right. And these are all metal that we're replacing,
They
pretty
are,
much.
yes,
Okay.
they're all routed. We have one on Whitney, or, yes, the end of Whitney Road. That we're gonna change, and that marked out. I mean, these are easy things,
The one that I sent the picture of, that is a plastic one, so that we just got to fix.
Yes, so actually, that's undersized as well.
Ah.
We're actually gonna put an 18-inch pipe in his driveway
Okay,
and reutilize the
That-
15-inch
somewhere,
somewhere in another
that doesn't
driveway.
get a lot of rain, yeah,
Yeah, the 18 inches are basically just like, ones that go under the road,
okay.
or ones that collect a lot of water. from the
And
driveway.
coming off of that hill, because it looked like it just put stone all the way down. Because I was walking and I saw this exposed pipe and I took a picture of it to show him.
Yes, yeah, that's actually Brett's house.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
employee as
Yeah.
well. I have it marked out, there's a phone line right there, so they should be getting that marked anytime this week.
Perfect,
Yeah.
okay. Okay, great.
Kind of life does a plastic pipe give?
Anywhere from 50 to 70 to 100 years, really. I mean, the one that we put on Holmesdale Hill, that's 100 years.
That's what they're
120
saying,
years,
100
yeah.
years?
So if they got enough cover over them where a heavy vehicle's not gonna smash them, the bands, they should last forever.
Yeah.
Unless you wash it
If you're not
down.
buried deep enough, they should be.
Exactly.
Protected enough. and-
Mhm. That was the trouble that we had on Holmesdale Hill, the one that we had to replace in emergencies. There wasn't enough cover on it, it gave much cover and the top of it cracked, therefore it started sucking water and sucking the road down. So that was kind of a, replace plastic pipe, but
Okay.
we got it deep enough now, shouldn't happen again.
Yeah.
Never worry about it now.
Okay, all right, great. Anything else?
Well, our army truck, the one that
Any more bad news?
Yeah. We haul water with it in the Magic. It's got a big tank on the back. It's one of the old army. Anyway, it's smoking like a chimney. I think it's either a bad injector or a bad valve. We haven't tore into it because it's just gonna cost money to do so. So I was seeing what you guys wanna do with it. I mean, we can haul water on our trailer that we have.
That was gonna be my next question. What are you gonna do if
Yeah.
we surplus it? How are we gonna
Mhm.
haul the Magic and stuff?
Yeah, so that tank actually doesn't fit in the dump truck.
That big, too big.
And too bad, the circumference of it is too
I'm
long.
not, when you sweep the roads, then you're hauling the tank plus
Yeah,
plus you're dragging the sweeper along with it. So it works pretty good for that, right?
well, we haven't used that setup, I guess, since Brandon actually. Brandon bought a attachment for the loader,
Okay.
or not the loader, excuse me, the loader. The broom goes right on the front of the loader, so we do that. And we do it on rain days, we try to anyway, to keep the dust down. But we did run into it, we were using it because we were cutting shoulders and trying to keep the dust down and get the road swept on a dry day, and that's when it started smoking and, I mean, it still runs and goes, it's just, yeah. And it's an air brake, so if it does break down on the side of the road, it's gonna be more difficult just to tow off the road because you gotta have air to release the brakes. So,
What would you replace it with? Something used you could find?
Have you looked at, Auction International?
I have not,
Okay,
I haven't.
what would we replace it with, yeah?
Well, I mean, honestly, a flat deck trailer would be ideal, a 19-ton flat deck trailer that's 20 foot long. We could, use it like that, but.
You would take it up, you know, if you're more than one day.
Sure, yeah, absolutely, yeah. Yeah, there you go. So that would be, it'd be universal. That would be the idea. You could put other machinery on it or whatever,
Loader, like you.
Yeah, we could bring our bucket loader and our broom attachment with us to cut shoulders and, we're gonna haul our tunnel, it just moves.
Have you got any prices on that?
So we found a few used ones, most expensive one being 6,500 for a decent shape, unfortunately, Pennsylvania. There was another shorter one up here in Bridgewater. Haven't got a chance to look at it, but all the bricks and stuff. I think that was 5,000.
Well, I was thinking, Pennsylvania, not that far.
Sure, no, absolutely not.
It's just on the other side of Binghamton, it's not.
Yeah, and it is, but that's about the price range that I'd be looking for. Somewhere in there. But obviously, good used one.
Let me ask you this, if we buy used, can we use chip?
No.
How much is a new one?
More than what's going on.
Just for giggles, how much?
Probably 50. 45, 50. I mean,
Between 8 and 10 times cost.
yeah,
I think there's gotta be.
it's gonna do the same thing,
It's just,
I'd much
So
rather
if we
use-
surplus the truck, what do you think we can get from that?
how much it's old is.
I think it's really
I'm
old.
just wondering, kind of like.
That might be my age old.
Yeah, it's pretty old.
Okay,
It helped, but.
I think there may be, and this is just a change recently, there may be a provision so that you can buy used and get some level of reimbursement from CHIPS. It's just, I think, within the last year. Jared was saying something about it. I don't know enough of the details, so if you want to check with Jared, he may be able to help you. I may be, totally off base on this.
It's worth checking.
It's worth checking for that amount of money, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
my
as long as it's
next,
got a shelf life of 10 years, is basically the.
Yeah.
it has to be
It
10 years.
has to be 10 years and, for them to sign off on a.
And I remember, Dan, maybe you'll remember, John, because I don't remember, but I remember him used to go on government surplus. Is that still a thing?
Yep.
I don't know what that website is or anything, if we could look at government surplus, if there's a,
Auction International has a lot of different surplus stuff.
They do.
oh, they do. Have you checked there yet or?
I haven't really even, thought about, what direction we want to do it.
Okay. So,
The wrong one, so.
If you got a used trailer, it's older, no wear points and bearings, as long as you got a good solid
Sure.
trailer.
Exactly.
If the bed isn't rotted out and the frame isn't rotted away, then
Yep.
worst thing you'd have to do is change some bearings.
Sure.
Brakes
Brakes and,
Yeah.
whatever. The floor deck, grass,
I know Tony Blunt, so.
okay. So do we want to make a motion that Jason can buy one tonight and cap it at a certain price? Or do you want to wait till you get one
I'd like to locate one, I mean, for sure.
before we vote? Or would you rather us give you approval? Up to 10 you can.
Well, he's talking about between 5 and
6,
7,000.
Yeah,
I don't want to see you go for a shorter one just because.
Sure, no,
I'd
I'm
rather
gonna make
get the size
I
you
agree.
want.
So are we gonna try to surplus the truck then before it goes
Yeah,
boom.
we'll have-
Okay, so let's make a motion that you can look for a trailer. Someone make a motion,
I'll make it.
at up to 10, and with John's approval, you guys look at them, study them. And, you'll make it, John?
Does he need a motion to do that?
So-
I don't think
Oh, we
he
don't
does,
need
'cause he
one?
would
Okay,
approve it.
okay. All right,
I'll make a motion to surplus the army truck.
to surplus the army truck. Do you want to put a price on that?
I second
Okay, April 2nd.
I mean,
Okay.
we've had that
And
for
then
a long,
say
long time.
that we have a utility truck, it's an 87 Chevy that basically we used for the air compressor one time since I've been here to blow out the lines up in Millbrook. That's the only time the truck's ever moved. It used to be a sign truck, I guess. They used to put signs in with it. It's got a generator, it's got an air compressor. I mean, it's a nice setup, but we just, you know, don't wanna use it.
Can you put the air compressor, does it go with the truck
It
or
goes
you?
with the truck, yeah. I don't.
Is there, if you have.
All right, how do we
these in
blow
there,
out the
what would you do?
lines?
Yeah,
If
So
we don't have that, is my question.
Portable air compressor. would the
Do we
same
have
thing.
one
You
of
don't
those?
need a whole truck to
Do we-
do
Sure,
that.
you just plug it in and
So
put
you
the
want,
air line on there and. yeah.
okay, so you want to surplus that too?
If you'd like.
It's 1987.
It's an 87.
But-
Chevy.
by doing this reduces what we have on the road for insurances purposes.
Well,
too.
exactly,
Cut
I've
that
been
down.
to insurance.
We're paying for stuff that's sitting there.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, that's, to me, fiscally.
And what is that? That's a 19,
I do believe an 87 Chevy,
Chevy,
yeah. Diesel utility box. Has a generator and an air compressor.
okay.
They put that on Options International?
Do you want to set a minimum bid for that, or you gonna just, okay,
He can deny it.
Sure, yeah.
okay.
It's fine,
Okay, so I need a motion for that surplus.
Can we just put it in the same
I'm
motion?
the same motion, I'll put
Okay.
it in the same motion.
Okay. That being said, should we put the great all back up?
We can make a chance on it if you'd like.
That's the one that went really low and we
Yeah,
didn't.
65.
Didn't we have somebody else that you
But
said
they
might have
never
been interested?
contact-
And
back.
then actually I seen a guy in Stewart's today getting soda and he doesn't seem like he's going wants to.
I say let's get it back on and see.
Yeah.
Do you want to try it again?
Sure, I mean, we can.
Okay,
We use this.
see what we get. Okay, so we'll surplus all three of them.
That was really
Same motion.
surplus.
Oh, yeah, that was surplus, but we couldn't take it. All right, any other great news?
No, I think that's about it.
The,
Oh,
scrap that you just took over, what line did that go in back into, Deb, do you know?
Miscellaneous sales under TV revenue.
do we want to pave any roads this year? Sunset Road?
Are you gonna have time to pave that road
Well,
with all the code roads you're fixing?
yeah.
You tell me
Oh,
if you,
miscellaneous, sales of equipment, or miscellaneous income. Miscellaneous.
So I reached out to Charlie Ellsworth about trucking in the stone. $8 a ton to truck it in. We need 2,330 ton of stone. Total cost of the stone would be $64,075. And whether this quote is still good or not for Sequent to come in and pave it, it's another $101,000. So total grant, total of $166.75. I added $700 because I'm sure the weather price.
contingency.
So
You usually have to schedule those up pretty good, though, don't you?
So I actually was on the phone with Jerry, the guy who gave me the quote, and mid-September, they can get us in it for the lot, so. Which is
What road is that one?
Sunset Drive, south of,
Is it fresh enough?
yeah, we gotta, trim some more trees, but other than that, it should be good.
If you, because that was one of the ones you said was really bad, if you
Yes.
think we can get
You
it
can
done
Alright.
with what
Do
you got, your workload.
Yeah, because I think that's, you figured that one's good.
Yeah,
You can get the base of it repairs and spots where it needs it and stuff.
Yeah, so they're gonna do a shim pave over it first to even those bad spots out and then pave over top of that. So it should
That's
be
included in
true
the
and
price.
level at that point. Yes, that's all included. And that's actually included in a fire seal, which is to seal the blacktop as well. over top.
How about ditch work there to keep it from washing?
Yeah, so we do have a culvert pipe to change in the driveway up there, and we do have a little bit of ditching to do, but by time mid-September comes, we should be able to. Hoping to be up at West Shore for a minimum of a week, getting those 11 pipes changed, molded, so. and then we got-
We're in the month of it, you know.
Yeah, I know, it's creeping up.
Don't take long for it.
Well, and you're down a man, well, two men, and
Yeah,
you're down two guys,
we actually,
Matt and Richard.
yeah,
Yeah, but
We're gonna do a new hire tonight, so the new guy will
Right.
start, so you'll only be still
Yeah.
down one.
yeah, and, Longest has asked us to send 2 trucks over to help them pay tomorrow, and Christina asked if we can send a couple trucks over on the 18th, so. We're gonna help out our neighbors, cause we're gonna need them as well, so.
Yeah.
it's just, you know,
That's just part of it, it's part of it.
which we lose, you know, a few days, but, you know.
We'll need it, yeah, we'll need help too.
So,
Okay,
Do any of these have to be put up for bid since it's like 101,000, or how does that work? 'Cause I thought over 20 had to be put out to bid.
I thought they had the state bid, Suco did.
yes, so if it's not on state bid, then it's gotta go out to bid.
Suco's on state bid?
Yes,
Okay,
yes, this is all state bid.
gotcha.
And even the stone, she's from Barrett's for that.
That's state- that's state
all
bid.
state bid, it's
Okay.
$19.50 a ton.
okay,
Comes out to about 45,000, and then I add another 18,640 for trucking, so.
and that's cheaper than us doing it ourselves,
Well.
cause they'll do it with a
Yes,
semi.
Yes, they'll do it with a semi.
Yeah.
They get 2.5 in one compared to our 2.5. you
Right.
know, So
Okay,
they can do it in 2 weeks, we do it in a month and a half. 2 months.
Okay.
So,
yeah,
in that aspect, we would not have time.
okay, I'm good with it. If you think you can get the work done,
Uh,
and that would be under the permanent road again, correct?
Sure, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay,
It's 166,000, and we only have 143 in the budget, so we have to.
I'll have to make when you give me the right totals, I
Sure.
can transfer out of our reserves to replenish too, so we can cover it.
Just want to make sure that.
And we get that back from chips.
And then we'll cement it and we'll get it back to put it back in reserves.
Yes.
The next thing, I know you got a lot on your plate, but with your wish list, did you get any prices for the new?
I haven't.
Okay,
honestly.
okay, that's okay.
I did see a new pressure washer, the steam pressure washer. That was like coming in at 3,900 instead of.
That I'm not worried
I
about
know,
that.
yeah.
I'm worried about the
Yeah.
snowplow truck.
Yeah.
And then we need to get together to do that, what is the number, John? The high board?
Oh,
Oh, the
two
284.
good.
Yeah. And then if we could get quotes on the roller and the paver,
Mhm.
so we can include that, and then we'll know better.
Okay.
And the only thing is, I'd like to know if you could get me those quotes before September 30th,
Yeah, absolutely.
so. And,
Sure.
okay. Because I do, after I've talked to other, I do think we need to up our chips line. You'll have to tell me what we're allowed in.
Mhm.
But from what I've talked to other superintendents, that's how you base your chip line on that. What are you planning for next year?
Right.
Do you have it in your chips line with any rollovers from the previous year?
Sure.
And let's budget for it.
That's just a push.
And
Mhm.
yeah, and it will be a push because we can
Right.
offset it. But I do think we need to look at that a little more
Okay.
because so our budget is a little more accurate than just going
Sure.
back and forth
Yeah.
up in the budget lines, amending them.
And as it is, you know, I mean, we could do one roll each quarter and total 3 quarters, you know,
Right,
if we have the funds in the chips. you know,
Right.
All said and done, obviously, but You know, we can haul in all the stone, and the stone is considered a stockpile, so it doesn't get reimbursed until it's on the road. until
Okay.
it's really on the road. Just to, you know, but if we had Charlie and his partner come in and haul all the stone we needed for the year, and then, you know.
Then you reimburse it as you fix
as
those
we need-
roads.
Yes,
Okay.
that's how. So,
Okay, all right, so one day we'll get together
yeah, I have a few roads written down that for next year already.
to get estimates on. Okay, okay. I'm just more worried about the equipment more than the
Sure, yeah,
roads.
yeah.
If we're gonna decide to go with the paver and the roller. So,
Like I said, we can keep running the roller, I mean, it's $3,800 a month, you know, and we can sit around for, you know, every day we get rain and whatever, or we could own one, and, but pavers, you know, that's $2,000 a day. You
so
know,
that does.
so, rather you gotta use them when you got them, when you're renting them, or, you know.
I'm sure you guys rode a lot cheaper. It was pretty-
Yes, it was our trip.
21.
Right, the roller was actually only 2,600, I think, 2,500.
But you think the paver is worth
The papers weren't having,
having?
we can do it out of the
Okay. Okay. All right,
It's like $2,000 a day, basically, every time you use
right,
it, you know, this adds up quick.
okay.
Is there, on that paving, does everybody kind of know how to do that, or just Tony kind of?
Yeah,
I know Bainbridge did it, but
yeah,
is there some type of things out there that people go
Class.
to the classes?
as far as class, I'm not sure, it's gonna be, you know, on the fly kind of thing, but, you know, it's not.
I'm sure who, because we would buy that new, I'm assuming, or would we buy that used?
I mean, depending on what kind of a price of used one would be,
Compared
you
to,
know, if we could.
I don't want somebody's headache, you know,
Well, of course
Yeah.
not, no, definitely not,
so,
exactly. So, if we bought one new, then, you know, they're expensive. Like, what they need to do.
But sometimes people do buy a business in a pretty short time too.
Very, very true. I mean, there's,
You
I'm
might
sure
be able
there's
to pick
deals
up
out there.
something that, you know, you'd have to watch for the,
Right, of course, the right time to strike, for sure.
Yeah.
And, you know,
okay.
but I will, are we stuck on international trucks or?
It's up to you guys.
That's-
It's not-
That's,
I was gonna get a couple different quotes, you know, from a couple different manufacturers, from that route. International is certainly the cheapest, but they're also the cheapest.
And I don't, is that something we buy in a state bid, or
It
is that
should- yeah, it
something,
should be all
okay.
on state bid.
okay, different kinds, okay.
Sure.
Okay, yeah, get us, because, and find out, you're thinking 3 to 4 years is the wait to get one, right?
Well, I mean, the oldest truck we have is a 19, so, you know, 10 years rollover, you know, we probably get another.
If we ordered one this fall, we're probably not gonna get it till 27, you think?
Perhaps, yeah,
I'm 27.
27, 28.
Yeah.
before.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
got Scared into this all electric mandate and ordered their trucks, you know, so they might be backed up till 29, I don't really, you know.
Yeah, okay. But if we can lock in a price now, we're better off.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
So, yeah, I will, I gotta get some specs, I want to spec a little.
Yeah.
Ratios.
okay.
Very good.
Anything else?
I think that's it. For the pavilions, rentable, pavilions up at Millbrook.
Yes.
Okay.
The Robin's Nest and Osprey are rentable. The Sandpiper is public access.
All right.
Jason, is Cole back? He's back and
Yeah,
back to work.
yeah.
I've been trying to get a hold of him, and I don't know if he's not getting our messages, but could you have him call me tomorrow?
I could, yep,
Because we want to get him on the Millbrook schedule.
okay. Yeah, they were in this morning.
I saw him mowing this morning.
Yeah. And brother, the other, and then there really hasn't been mowed because the grass is back growing. It's just
Gonna get burned,
grass,
I
you
know.
so
Brown
it's-
everywhere.
you know, kind of deal.
Right.
Well, yeah, if he comes in, I'll let him know.
Tell him to call us, because we would like to get him up to Millbrook, and we got some projects for him, okay?
Jason, what do you have down there? 5 guys and you?
Yeah, we got 4, 3, 4.
2 part-timers.
And 2 part-time.
Who are your part-times? You got Joe and
Cole.
Oh.
And then 3, I have all of them, and then you have 3 MEOs.
Mhm.
Oh, and then 1 outrigger.
Yeah, and 1 out, yes.
Okay.
And I was in contact with Matthew today, actually.
Oh, good, I left him a message.
Oh, you did, yeah.
What's the,
Said it didn't sound good, so. That's all.
Oh, my God.
Rather, I don't know any details, I don't know anything, I just asked him how it's going along, and it didn't sound good, so. Other than that.
okay,
I did send in the water report, on the fourth.
Okay. Yeah, I checked with Sandy too, and I sent in my signature.
Okay.
We're good. She's all set.
Isn't it?
Thank you, sir.
okay, thanks, have a good night.
Do the same.
Good job, Jason, you're doing a good job.
I am,
Getting a lot done.
for sure. Thank you.
All right, have a good night. Thanks.
See you guys, Peter.
Okay, town justice report. Roy, do you remember the dates she told us? We're gonna have another jury trial in September, but as y'all know, I'm not good with the dates, so I'm not even gonna say a date, but I know she said, I think it's the beginning of September. There's 2 dates for jury trial.
Yeah, and then she was also telling us about a camera system that's supposed to be changed.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get a whole new camera system, so if someone can't appear in court, they can see the whole court. But JCAP is supposed to fund it,
Yeah.
so.
Kind of a video conference type.
So that's coming down the road. Okay, South New Berlin Water. Speaking of South New Berlin Water, we've got a complaint on brown water at a resident. So I reached out to Matt today, and I think we really need to discuss if we should put an ad in the paper to hire somebody to do water. Because I don't know I didn't think Matt would be gone this long. And I'm getting concerned because Ian has a full-time job and, it's not getting it, so I think, I don't know what you need to talk to Matt to figure out what his license is. It's gotta be equivalent or higher than what Matt has. And I don't know how you guys feel about that. I do want to get more information from Matt. But I mean, what do you guys think? Should we put an ad in? The one guy that was interested, that Matt had known is not interested anymore. So, I need some feedback.
Would that be permanent or just always out?
Well, I do know that Ian is not gonna renew his water license. And it's gonna be in 2026, but I don't know what the date of that is, when he'll be done. Because he's not gonna, so Ian will be done. But I think we need some help. Ian needs some help.
So would we be looking to
I would
temporarily replace Matt and then
Part-time.
long-term replace?
It would
Ian?
only be part-time, because that's all we have.
I mean,
Unless we find somebody that would wanna take it over, and then Matt just go back to MEO and we just give it and outsource it completely. But I'd like to talk to Matt about that
Well, yeah,
before we do
yeah.
that.
I would think we'd try to find out exactly where he's at.
Yeah, but if we're
There's labor
talking,
laws on that too, we can't just let him go because he's got a medical problem.
no, it wouldn't be, this would be a temporary to fix.
Okay.
But we do have Ian gonna be leaving. So we're gonna have to find somebody to help Ian
When did you
until
say
Ian leaves. He told me he'll be done in 2026. He didn't give me the month. So we definitely gonna need a replacement for Ian. And,
It's gonna take a process it's not gonna be like tomorrow.
26 is coming, and
Yeah, and he didn't say the beginning, I don't know if it's the end of 26. All I know is he's not gonna renew his water license. So we do need to have a second person to help Matt. And then we might need someone to help Ian while Matt's out. So it might be a temporary two-way, Ian position.
Right.
So I don't even know how to word an advertisement, though. I gotta find out what license Matt has and I think Ian is a C, but I'm not, or maybe a B, I don't know. I gotta look into it more. But are you guys okay after I find out the details, what we need to advertise for?
Yes, for
That's
sure,
a
we
better
need some
choice.
support here.
Yeah, so, and, a two-man job has gone down to a one-man job, which we didn't think was gonna be this, long, and it might be even longer now, the way it sounds. So we really need to get Ian some support there. Okay, that's all I have on the water. The assessor, no report, we have some stuff for assessor in the new business. Town clerk,
Yeah. Any report?
I don't have one on mine.
no town clerk report, okay.
I thought I put one in here.
Email clerk,
I don't have a written report, but I have some verbal updates.
okay, we'd love to hear them.
You wanna hear them now or new programs? Doesn't really matter.
Let's get them over with.
Okay, so we restocked the store. I'm expecting there to be quite a high traffic this week, 'cause it's gonna be really hot.
Okay.
Our CPR class is on Thursday, so everybody will be CPR certified this week. We installed some lights on the sign. It looks better, but I think we're gonna need a couple more lights. They're not quite doing the job by themselves. We had to reschedule the cornhole tournament. We're shooting for August 30th instead of this past 2 weekends ago.
Okay.
We've had some interest in doing a Halloween decoration in the park for the second to last weekend of October. It would be the second to last weekend we're open in October 4th.
Oh, like the campers decorate their
Yeah.
campers?
And youth programs will give out candy.
Okay.
And the last thing I had on here was, wow, can we get a gas card? Because we need gas for UPV. And then I always have to ask Jason to get gas.
Well, Jason always did it, or Brandon did it. I never told Jason that he had to keep that filled. We could have the gas guys, the mowers, bring it up, refill it up every Monday.
That'd be fine with me.
Okay.
Just had in the-
Yeah, that would be easy, because is the gas can is there, right? Or do they?
Yeah, it's there. We keep it in the fence with a bag over the nozzle so it doesn't get water. But we keep it locked up because you can't keep it inside either.
No, right.
So,
Wouldn't be good.
right, yeah. So I don't recommend it.
Windmills for research.
So,
And Jason probably could grab it because he goes up every morning and test.
Correct.
So, okay.
But I would have to get him a key to the gate so that he can get in and get the can.
Can you get him one?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Get a key for Jason. Yeah, I totally forgot about that because Brandon used to do that, I think Connie would tell him when it was getting low and they would refill it.
Yep.
Okay, sorry about that.
That's all right. I forgot all about it too.
Okay.
We'll probably throw 5 gallons in it just to keep it going until
Okay.
Jason gets some hands for it.
Well, I can call him in the morning and have him fill.
Well, I texted him earlier today, but it's been a busy day,
Okay.
so.
Okay.
And that's it, that's all I have. All the exciting things.
Okay, I will tell you, I did see when we were up there doing the dam inspection, the boards that they made, the Millbrook boards. for Cornwall. He did a good job. So thank you, husband. They look really nice. I think people will enjoy them.
Yeah, we've had a lot of people come in the store. Are these available for rent? Not yet.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know if you were gonna just let them take them and put them in a destination that they could play, just during
No, I
the
think
day.
we're gonna have them check them out for like $5 a pair.
Okay, and then bring them back.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, as far as the supervisor, I'll start with my first, and you all got my text and my verbal. I apologize to this board and to the taxpayers immensely of my screw up. We hired the lawyer to do the local law because Debbie did ask for a reduction in pay. And I screwed up the date. I don't know how I screwed up the date, but I did. And I'm apologizing again. I was sick about it. So I talked to the lawyer. I am going to save the local law and the proposition. So if next year we can, if we have to revisit it again, if it doesn't work out this year, that we can do it, that we can have it so we don't have to pay the lawyer again. But I am really, I don't know. I had the 7th, that's why I told myself the 6th, but it was actually the 4th that was supposed to be submitted. So it will not be on the ballot this year. So I do apologize. And I apologize to Deb too, because I felt really bad about it. I don't know. And I called county and she told me she would have never told me that date. I don't know where I got the date, but
That's a lot going on, it's budget time, budget.
Yeah,
time. We
yeah.
get it. We get
So
it.
I felt really bad about that. Debbie did say she was gonna look into the associations of towns to see if she agrees for a reduction of pay, if we legally can do it without the board or the community's vote. I don't know if that's legal, because from what the lawyer said, it had to be by permissive referendum. And you haven't heard yet, right, from the associations of town?
Yes, I just got some of the associations.
And
And
what-
what, catch up with you on that.
Oh, okay, because, so that's where we're at. So that will not be on the budget. So, on the ballot. So that was my screw up, and I feel really bad that we haven't got the bill from the lawyer yet, but I feel bad about it. Next thing, I do want to tell you at county today, and it probably might make it in the paper, a lot of people showed up. We had the public hearing to go over the 2% tax cap as a precaution. It ended up getting tabled today. It did not get voted on. A lot of people in the community from different towns. We had one.
So in case you went over the 2%.
We had our public hearing. The local law was introduced. Today was our public hearing. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different people. There was a lot more there that spoke out on it. And a lot of them are totally against the county going over the 2% cap.
Good.
A lot of them are against the new building being built.
Good.
And a lot of them are very upset that they do the public hearings at 10:30 in the morning. People are working.
Can't go.
And that was a big concern over it. Like I said, there was more people. So I don't know what the county, they tabled it till the November meeting. Because next week starts budget workshops for each committee. So we haven't got to the budget yet, but they really talked about having everybody really be conservative with their budgets this year and trying to not, so they don't go over the tax cap. So that was the big news at county, so that might be in the paper. And there's something else I wanted to tell you at county. Oh, the delinquent tax sale is going up. The properties are going up. What day is it?
13th.
13th of September will be at the county delinquent tax sale. All right, and that was pretty much it. Oh, the other thing was they had another vote on authorizing an agreement with a construction company for management services for the new building. I again voted no for it because it's about 1.5. They say, and it's only going to cost us 100,000, but they put the whole amount, the 1,500,000, in this resolution. I voted no. There was a few more. I think we might have had 4 or 5 people that voted no on this today, but it did pass. So That's just an update at county.
The county buying another ambulance or something?
Yes.
On the news.
Yeah.
The county has bought another ambulance because they have realized with everybody, I want to say there was about, it's either 600 or 800 calls that are being missed still. 800. And so they are going to run this ambulance. They're going to try to run it. They think they have staffing for it. It's a used ambulance. And they're going to run it 24 hours, 7 days a week. And it's going to be parked at our Norwich facility. It's not going to be at the, is it Afton, the other facility?
South Osceola.
South Osceola, and then there's one down
There's the one in Afton.
Afton. So this one will be parked at Norwich so that they can get, they think they can cause this gap in services. So, and that they didn't feel that it would hurt Neberlin, and they didn't feel that it would hurt Sherburne because they looked at all these things. So they did buy it and it was used. So that was at a committee meeting. That
I
was
think it was
approved today.
$45,000 from Cooperstown.
Yeah, they bought it from Cooperstown ambulance, so, okay. Committee meetings, planning board.
Not too much, there's a guy that bought some land up by Lumber, he's dividing it into 5 parcels. He's gonna sell them for building lots. So, they're all right there.
So when you
He's in
say,
the first phase.
when we go down, we pull into the driveway at Millbrook, that's going
He's
towards,
going at 29.
okay.
It's that hayfield.
The hayfields,
Yeah.
yes. And it's got one lot right next to
Driveway.
the driveway.
Lots right up the property, yeah.
Do you know what he's selling them
5
for?
acres, no, I don't know. I won't say, just,
Do you
I
think,
knew something was going on because I saw the new no trespassing sign.
they did.
do you think that maybe the town should consider buying the one closest to our entrance?
Yes.
Like you said, I don't know, it's urgent. He does this for letting people go on the state, looking for properties like this. Covered by them, sells a lot, or build a lot, which is
Okay,
not a bad thing, because 4 or 5 more houses, you can build it for others.
Increases the deck rates.
That's what it's basically for.
So would that be then the road, give us like another road? Whatever the lot depth, the width would be.
Yes, they
Yeah,
have,
that all the way down to the rest of our, where it's our property.
yes,
That'd
yes.
I really
be
think that I
good
should
to
look
look
into
into
that.
that, see what
Yeah.
we want for it.
We can, he'll be back. I can, first I get the other name, his name is, last name is Christmas.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Okay, give us a present.
Good. Young guy.
I'm sure a profit.
Well, we've got some property the other way.
Yep, you
So
do.
it'd be good to have more that way.
I agree.
Just to preserve what we have.
And I think that was
Keep
all
everything.
the lady in the trailer, I need a trailer, and
the coon,
they're kind of concerned with it. If you
Yeah.
bought that, then they wouldn't have that concern.
okay.
And they're all 200 feet, 250 feet. Well, the ones closest to our driveway, they're a little less than 250. You're supposed to have 250.
Well, my
Road
thing is, he doesn't have enough road frontage for the one behind the
They're
trailer.
gonna give them an easement on it. They're gonna give them an easement.
What does that mean? You're
I
gonna
mean,
give,
Because
is that
we've done it
road,
before
who's gonna
where they don't
maintain
have-
that?
But if you don't have 250 feet, you only have, like, if you have, let's just say you have 100.
So there'd be like
or
a
you-
little
200, if you have
road
240
coming in.
feet, we're gonna give an easement, say that you can still subdivide it with 240. We've done that before with our properties.
Okay, so then there'll be like a road going on to 29 that goes down and goes to all
Yes,
these.
oh, yeah.
Who maintains that? Because remember, they did that up on the, down past you in South
Each road,
McCollum.
or driveway will be,
Yeah, but this
landowners.
road that they're all gonna travel,
no, they're all gonna come off 29.
Right, they're gonna
Actually,
come
into the
to 20 and then pull into their driveways.
Right, that's right.
Who's gonna maintain the road for the easement, is what I'm asking. Are they gonna expect the town to plow that?
No, that's a county road, so we don't have anything to do with it.
But will it become a town road because it's in our town?
No, there's not gonna be any road there.
They're not installing a new
You're-
road.
you're
They're just
saying
putting
they're all gonna be
driveways.
individual
They're all gonna be
driveways going
individual
back.
driveways.
All the individual driveways going back.
See,
Each
Oh,
lot
so they'll
will
have,
be-
each one will have a driveway coming off at
Yeah, there won't be
29?
a whole
Right.
new road for them to go off, it'll be a
No.
driveways. Boom, boom,
No. The lots are
Oh,
coming from
okay,
29 all the way back
okay,
to whatever the length is.
okay, so there's not a road to, like,
No.
like
No.
who owns the land behind the trailer? Do we
Yeah.
own that?
No.
He owns that, so he doesn't have any road frontage because the
Well,
trailer's
he's
in front
got,
of
he's got
it.
road frontage on the other side, either, I can't remember, I think it's on the far side of that, those stairs. You don't know the driveway through there.
But there's two houses right
Right,
there.
right.
Okay.
How many driveways, how many subdivisions are they doing?
5, I think he was coming up with.
Where was this one? I stepped out, I apologize.
Right next to the road,
Right next to Millbrook, on
the right-hand side if you're looking at the.
on 29 towards Norwich,
Okay.
on the Hayfields. All the way down to, I think, Tuttleson, right down there.
Okay. All right, the CDF or CDLF loan, I received my notice in the mail, so that the mailer went out.
Yep.
I don't know if they've got any, they're still going?
They're still going. There were quite a few. It was a bit of a process, but
Okay,
they're all still, I just sent a batch out today.
all right, so we haven't got a response on that, and they haven't met, so. All right, highway, John,
No, pretty
anything
much
else you
covered
want to
all that.
add?
Yeah, no,
Building and grounds?
Just that that road.
Okay.
Money's supposed to send an email there, but
Okay, youth? You got anything else?
I got a building and ground question.
Yeah.
The,
hope I can answer it. Sure.
septic alarm at Millbrook doesn't alarm anymore.
It doesn't learn me.
No.
How do you-
Is that
How
something
do you,
that
how
needs
do
a
you know they're having a
battery?
problem with it, isn't that going up?
Should I-
Exactly,
Water shuts off.
yeah, yeah.
Why is that?
People are
Really?
like, there's no water in the pavilion, yeah, that's why.
I just.
Now I know
really
it's
funny
off.
It was just.
Yeah. The last time, a week, 2 weeks ago, the septic tank was full, shut the water off to the pavilion, no alarm going off. I found the box, it is plugged in, there's power to where it's plugged in. I hit the test on it, not a sound. So, can we get that checked out?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Please.
Well, you should have
I'm gonna
said,
check
you
that out.
should
I
have
don't
said
know.
something
I did
about
text
Jason.
Jason
Okay.
yesterday, and, because it was also, I recorded, the chlorinator is making weird noises, I didn't know if that was normal or not, he said the chlorinator noises are normal. See, it kicks on and it'll go beep, and suck for a second, and then stop and do it again for like 2 minutes. I don't know why,
It's time to do that, I believe.
I just didn't know if the beeping was
But the
normal,
alarm's not going off.
but the septic alarm doesn't go off.
The
So I
only
sent
odd
him
thing
all
about
the
the
things.
septic alarm is that if nobody is standing right there in that area, you don't even hear the alarm or know until the water stops working. Nobody's
That's-
ever actually gone and heard the alarm and said, oh, we need to, when that alarm goes off, the water goes off.
We have heard it in the park before.
Have you?
Yeah,
Because I know
Connie has told me before.
historically, that alarm goes off, the water shuts.
Yeah, but Connie told me before that when the alarm is plugged in and if it's working correctly, it's a very loud, obnoxious alarm and you have to go down and unplug it to get it to stop going off.
Right, but at that same time, the water goes off in the park.
Correct.
So the alarm isn't really warning you that the water's going off, it just warns you why the water's off. But that's 9 times out of 10, that's exactly why.
Right. But regardless, sometimes we don't know that the water is going off unless someone comes up and tells us that the water is off. So if the alarm is going off, we don't need somebody to tell us that there's a problem.
So, this will be a plumber's issue?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know if
I've
it's plumbing or electric, because
That's
to
what I
me,
mean, I
it's an
know.
electric box on a wall.
There's probably some kind of float switch there, I would think, or probe, maybe probes. Sometimes probes get dirty, float switches get dirty too, sometimes.
Right.
Might be
I think it's
more
a color.
of a thing.
But I don't know that it's a problem with the probe, because if you hit the test button on the box, the alarm should go off, and it doesn't. So, I have very limited knowledge about electricity, so that's where
I'm just
my
kinda
knowledge
wondering,
is.
We call it electrician or we call
Do we
Plumber.
call Gilbert or do we call Tuller to check?
I would start with Teller because I think they're the ones who know how it works. And we had a problem once
Yeah,
before.
I'm probably more familiar
And
with it
Teller
anyway.
was, I think, the one that came out.
Okay. Alright, I'll get a hold of Tuller about it then.
you up?
Yeah, that one.
Okay. Sounds good.
And ask him if we should call electrician or if this is.
Yeah.
All right, anything else, Sarah? No. Okay, April, please.
I just have one thing that, David sent me an email about reoccurring bills, monthly bills that the police department get. They end up going into his mailbox and sometimes they're late because they're like recurring bills that he doesn't get to right away. I wanted to know if we could get those paid up front, have them like, kind of like a prepay up front for those.
Tell me what companies they are.
I
Did he know?
He didn't tell me. I don't know. I can get that information from
Only
him.
one I
but
know
He
is-
did not tell me directly. He just said,
The one that he might be talking about, is it Williams?
he said, he didn't say, he requests that all reoccurring monthly police-related bills
Reoccurring.
be handled in the front office to ensure bills are paid in a timely manner instead of being put in this box, because now sometimes they're getting late.
When we attempted that once, we got chastised pretty deeply that it said police on the envelope, and we are not to open envelopes that say police.
Yeah.
So the envelopes
I
that
do
say
remember,
police,
yeah, I
I
do
put in
remember
his
that.
mailbox.
Well, we gotta find out what he's.
What
talking
it- what
about.
bills
AT&T,
he's saying.
What
So
would
about
be,
AT&T, I think there's a Frontier. Says police on it now. One of them are, because we got,
Oh,
we
the
got a
new-
few.
the one for his internet, what, the antenna thing?
I think that might have been changed again. When it first came up, it was actually addressed Town of New Berlin Police 1 School Street. 2 School Street, but yet they were still putting it in our mailbox, but it might be the AT&T being one of them. I'm just confused because he's generally in here 4 to 6 times and they still don't get turned in, so.
I will follow up with
He
him and
does
find
come
out
in
what
several
bills,
times.
and then see what we can do. I just mentioned it because he sent me an email in regards to
Do you
it. so-
put the AT&T in his inbox, or?
I do, it says police, so we put it in there.
I didn't know if
Generally,
it said
it's by the-
police or not.
I do remember that was a request that anything that was addressed to the police goes to the police. And so we gotta figure out a happy medium here, because you're right, you're right.
He's gonna make sure he gets it.
Yeah, absolutely.
He gets it. I put them in there and by
Well, if
usually-
No, I
he's
mean,
not in that
gotta make
day,
sure that
he
he
could,
Oh,
gets
I
it
thought,
to you.
Yeah,
he
Okay.
could have,
at the time of marriage.
what's her name, open them, if he's not gonna be here for 2 days, and they're in, check the
Okay.
mailbox and have Lisa open it.
Yeah,
and
yeah, I will
put it
follow
back.
up with him.
I mean, bills are only paid every 2 weeks anyway, so.
Yeah.
yeah,
And just to also, like I said earlier, he is going to be working Friday and
Motocross.
Saturday because of the motocross. You know, I don't know what his hours are going to be in the evening. I think he'll probably be staying Friday nights when it's gonna start rolling in Thursday, Friday night. And I believe this is a 3-day event, so
Well, the big race is Saturday now.
yeah, they still show up in camp.
Well, because the amateurs, they don't let them race until Sunday now. They do the amateur and the big race.
So we will definitely have
Big race used to be on Sundays,
a bigger thing going starting Thursday until
so,
late Sunday night.
okay. Ambulance, we kind of got the update from, and I didn't get an email.
No, there's no report. But I think they're in the process of really making some modification, and I'm hoping that what they're working on is going to work for them. It sounds like they're making every best effort,
Yeah,
so whatever we can do to try to support them.
okay. All right, resolution 29.
it's actually 30.
I was gonna say, I thought it was
Yep,
supposed to
It
be
is,
30.
I crossed it out on
30?
mine. Number, yeah.
Yeah, so cross that off on your, it's number 30. Okay, so I don't think we had any, except you gotta change the line number, it's still both out of general, am I correct on that? the J-cap, so that's, the amount will stay the same, we just had she put the mini blinds under J-cap and it's gotta be under building and grounds. Okay. All right, so I need to, how do we do, this is a resolution, so,
So
we
these
just wanna
numbers, no
check.
changes were made.
yeah, and then the other question we had, we didn't know what one of the invoices were, and it was a saw blade, I left a note on, for the demo saw.
County
Okay.
code, the county code on the, for the door, $40. Enforcement.
What's that?
County code enforcement, $40, was that for the door? Going
County code is the
No.
inspection.
in? No, inspection board, I mean, but the,
No, they didn't,
It's safety inspection.
it's, they come and do a safety inspection,
They check all of our fire alarms and,
okay. No.
that's what that's for.
did anybody ever follow up on the one that said that they wanted us to do something with the building? Off 29, what is that road, is it Sandbank?
Oh, that one, yeah,
There's an
I know what
area,
you're
it's like, it
talking
was
about.
like an old water supply or something, it belongs, it's town property and
it
there's
was
a
in the
dilapidated
last,
building.
in the last meeting, we had another one from codes, and we weren't sure why we were getting it.
I put it on your desk because in red it said that, we needed to either, that there was no driveway because nobody had been on the property in a while, and there was a building that isn't used and needs to either be repaired or torn down.
That was last month? I don't even remember that.
Wasn't in the board meeting, it was on your desk.
I thought we discussed it at last month's meeting. So I remember talking about it.
Yeah, we did talk a little bit, I think we were all confused, we thought as soon as you came off 29, it was on the left and the fire department uses
Because
that.
I think originally we thought it was for the water tower, because it said something about water tower.
Water
on it.
storage or
And
something,
it's
yeah.
not our water tower.
Oh, wasn't it somewhere the fire department hooks in?
But then we realized
Is that what
that
we're talking about?
we had
Yeah.
we had the wrong area. When you first go in, when you first turn into that road on the left-hand side is where the fire department comes and fills up they use like that hydrant there, they used it for the fire up by Millbrook. But that's actually village property. If you go further down the road on the right-hand side, there's a town of New Berlin parcel, and we can't see it from the aerial, but apparently that parcel has a building on it. It was like some old storage or a shed or
I'm
something.
not familiar, so.
But whichever it is,
You'll have to
the code was
get, you'll
saying,
have to get me another copy of that letter, because I don't remember it. But I remember, like you're
I remember
saying,
talking about it briefly. But
yeah, 'cause they
what-
said that we
didn't
needed to
decide
correct
anything.
it. That was what the inspection came
all right,
back.
did you
asking,
laser
we need to
fit, can
correct
you
it.
give me a copy of that?
I'll look and see.
Because I'm
Was
sure
that
you
part of
laser
the
fished
bill?
it.
I'll have to check, yeah.
Or an email that they sent you, county?
It came in the mail.
Because I kind of remember, but I don't remember.
Same, I'm in the same boat. I remember very briefly discussing it, but that's really about it.
Okay. All right, so, I'll introduce to pay the, resolution 30, 2025, to authorize to pay the audit vouchers. General fund is, are these numbers correct, Debbie? Because usually we write them in. So are they right, or are they
What
from
are you
last?
looking at? You have number 29 in front of you. That's last month's. That's last month's completed.
That's what was in my packet.
Here's
Right.
number 30 is right here. These numbers are last month.
Oh,
These were
Oh, that's
voted
why
on July
I
14th.
said, I thought I had one in my packet.
No,
Is there,
that's,
all right.
that's why I'm like, so are these numbers correct?
I was like, I don't have any numbers on mine. What numbers do you have?
I had 6,957, okay. So,
1,799.58.
What?
General.
No, those are prepays.
There you go.
General
Sorry, here we
is
go.
79,000.
Eventually.
well, that's, the first one I got saved is South New Berlin Water,
Water, yeah.
8273. Okay. South New Berlin Lighting, 443.56. DB, 22,101.63. That is a 3, not a 8, right?
Yeah.
DA is blank, correct? General is 79,
976.
976, 46. And TOV is 24, 89, 15. Okay. There you go. So this one is not, we don't need this one. I had in my packet.
There you go.
All right, go ahead then. Introduced by Wendy, second,
Second.
April,
Parks?
Yep.
Reichenberg?
yes.
Stockwell?
Yes.
Wellsbright?
Abstain.
Christian?
Yes.
All right, what's the next one? All right, any questions on the balance sheet? You all good with it? I need a motion to accept the balance, the month-end reports, and the revolving loan fund, which is all in that. Roy, second.
I'll second.
John, any discussion? Everybody good? Okay, old business, harassment policy, 3 pages, need typed. We tabled that again, Sarah.
Sounds good, thanks.
The SPC contract is, we approved at the last board meeting, so she's already signed up at county, Carol Lawrence. But I talked to the lawyer about setting up an agreement, and he made a resolution, he said that's pretty much what you'll need. So once we pass tonight's resolution, we'll mail that a copy to her with a W-2 form so she can fill out, and then she'll send us the thing, and we'll, we got that all taken care of.
So all the powers to be will be notified of who our backup is, like, if there's a call, like on a weekend when David's not here or Lisa's not here, they'll call her. If there's a,
Well, she's our emergency contact only for the SPCA.
okay,
So she's only up for to take a dog to the SPCA.
okay, that's what I'm wondering how that
That's
works.
how
You know where
that's how yes, I already know because he's hounding us for it. But I don't think we're gonna advertise her number. I mean, we'll have it at the front office, but no one's here on the weekends.
Right,
So they would probably call the vets or the SPCA and we can let the vet know that our emergency.
that's what I'm saying, as long as they know who to contact.
I did
on our
talk to
behalf.
her, I did ask her if she'd be interested in doing another town, but she does Hamilton, Earlville, North Norwich, Columbus, and Sherburne.
Okay,
So she wasn't interested in doing another town.
okay,
So,
So she'll only be called by the SPCA? No,
well, she'll be, like, if
reference.
somebody calls her, because she has picked up our dogs before, because they call her because she's close to us.
Mm-hmm.
So they call her, and if it's one of our dogs, she is allowed to take it to the SPCA. Or if the SPCA gets a call of a wandering dog or someone brings a dog to the SPCA,
they will
she
contact her.
can go pick it up and sign for it. And,
Okay.
all right, she's just our emergency, because they would not accept their contract without emergency.
a backup.
She's not gonna do any license, nothing to do with our DO's life. She's just an emergency contact number for emergencies. She did say she picked up, I think, 7 dogs of ours last year. So,
Seems
but
like yeah,
but she's got a chip reader herself, just like we do. So she goes, I try not to take them to the SPCA. I try to find the homes.
and I thought
So-
that's excellent. If you-
Yeah,
If you get
so-
it back home,
Yeah.
not overwhelm the SPCA's, have a room and not cost the
Yeah.
taxpayers. Sometimes a dog will get out or.
Yeah.
So that would be wonderful.
We actually, I mean, I get called at 5 Corners because I own hound dogs. And we had a call this weekend. Someone, Wendy, you missing a dog? And I'm like, nope, tell me what it is. We knew who the owner was.
Right.
We'll come up and get it and we'll take it to them. Like, because we just know people with dogs.
Yeah, I get it.
So, and that's what her job is. She's not our DOC, she's just our emergency for,
Okay.
because otherwise SPCA wouldn't approve our thing. All right, the town website, the .gov, we got a confirmation back. It had a lot of questions we have to answer. And Sarah emailed North Shore to finish it, but we have to go
We just
into,
have to add the North Shore.
To have
dedicated person
access.
For doing the .govs, to have access as like a.
Which
delegate
hopefully
For us.
maybe we
We
can,
can get that done.
done
It's
tonight.
gonna take 2 minutes tonight.
yeah. I didn't know how to give them access, so Sarah said we'll do it.
Because
She
you have
goes,
to sign into the Gov ID.
which is my
and do the
ID.
Yeah,
Security
I've been-
code and
yeah.
all that stuff.
So we'll take care of that tonight. So they will finish filling out all the questionnaire, whatever they need to know to give us our .gov. So we're diligently on that. All right, new business. I need a motion to hire the new MEO, James Christian. And John, what was the start date on that?
Today,
Today. He did start today?
Yes.
Oh, beautiful. I wasn't sure if it was the 11th or the 14th. I couldn't remember. Not doing good with these dates, I'll tell you.
And we still have to get his paperwork over to county.
County, yes.
We were missing some, oh, you said
She
you.
emailed me today, but I was in county when she texted me. She wanted to know the rate, and the rate was 22, I told her.
Right, yep.
So she'll have it on my desk to sign, and we'll send it over tomorrow.
Perfect.
Okay?
I'll move
I got Caitlin's other half of her paper too.
Second.
John, April? Any more discussion about it? All in favor?
it.
Aye. Okay, I need a motion that we appoint Jeannie Crandall as our new assessor for October 1st of '25 through, she'll be September 30th. It's a 6-year term we're appointing her for. Okay, that's the law. Assessor 6 years time. So, and she will be till 9/30/31, her term will expire. So I need a motion to accept Jeannie. Sarah, a second?
Second.
John, all in favor? Aye, okay. She also has asked me, she would like to change her office hours to Tuesdays instead of Thursdays, starting October 1st, 5:30 to 8:30 PM. And I need a motion to do that.
I'll move it.
John, April, okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, increase the deputy clerk, the deputy town clerk. I should have town in there. Rate at 50 cents per hour, so her rate, she's currently making $16.32 an hour. We would be bumping her up to $16.82 an hour for 16 hours per week.
What's the reason for the increase?
The reason for it is because we are starting some people with CPR, that is trained in CPR at Millbrook for $16.50.
Okay.
And I've got some complaints that why isn't she getting increased? And then we've asked for an $18 wish list for an increase for next year's budget for the town deputy clerk line. And she's been here a year, and I feel like she's been doing a very good job. And the cost of living, and you know, I do feel like she's doing a pretty good job, especially with the vouchers. So, and
I know she's very pleasant when people have dealt with her and have very positive things, so it's nice.
so that's why, just because it was at 1632. So, and I need a motion for that,
I make a motion.
April, and a second.
I'll second.
Sarah, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay. I have the local law to introduce for 2026 to override the tax cap. And when I'm introducing this, I'm only doing this as a precaution. So far, we're still in budget process, but I think we've got it pretty good. And at this point, we are not going over the tax cap. This is just a precaution. If something happens between now and November, that we have something.
We did this last
Do it
year.
every year, yeah.
We do it every year as a precaution, but we, thank God, haven't had to go over it yet. Eventually, we probably will. But this year, I'm hoping that we can stay where we're at. So that being said, I made the motion to accept it.
Wendy,
And,
we have to schedule a public hearing.
well, that's, like, I'm just introducing it. Don't we have to make a motion to introduce it?
No, you have
Okay.
to, after the
All right, so
public hearing,
then-
you pass it.
All right, so the public hearing, I think you should have September to pass it, put it on the thing. I typed it, I've used Debbie sent me the template. I hope I changed it. I don't know if it, because the one you sent me was a 2023.
Yeah.
So I hope I
My-
changed all the right places I was
Yeah, my
supposed to.
24 was a PDF, and so I didn't want to convert it back, so I just sent you my last Word one.
Okay. So, when do you want to, the next board meeting, I will not be here, so Roy will be in charge.
Do it then.
Is,
Yeah, you can handle it.
We can have the public hearing before the meeting.
okay, is the meeting, I'm assuming it's gonna be the 8th, am I correct on that?
Yeah,
Okay, so advertise the public hearing for September 8th and
5:45.
5:45.
Okay.
Okay,
I'll try.
Well, that's still, we have enough people.
Yeah. okay.
Just vote without me.
If you come in the last second, you'll vote.
All right, the next thing is to discuss to put an ad out for a bid for fuel. For our heating oils, our diesel, and, do we include gas in that?
No, I guess it's through,
Is that the state
We
through?
have a fuel card, so we don't do,
you go up here for gas.
Okay.
we don't have a full fuel tank to put it in.
Oh,
anyway.
right,
No,
so it's just for the fuel, for the diesel
Right.
and the
Diesel for
heating,
the trucks and
I-
heating.
and the heating bill. I don't know as, anytime I've ever been here, we've done this before. But the way Jason was saying, there was other companies that are coming in cheaper.
Yeah, they are.
And, so I think we should do it. I don't know how you get the verbiage to put it in the paper, Deb. Maybe you can call another town
I think
clerk.
Pittsfield does theirs quite often.
So,
Well,
well,
I mean, often as in possibly annually, they used to when I assisted over there.
okay,
You
So-
can see an article in the paper that just says that you got a certain time limit to turn in bids for
Right.
fuel for one town or another.
Right.
so can we get a motion to get that put in the paper?
I make a motion.
April,
I'm seconding.
Sarah,
It's
Okay.
sealed bids, right?
are they sealed?
I think
Okay.
so.
Like anything out for a bid should be a
Yeah,
seal.
sealed, yeah.
And then when do you want the date to be?
We'll open them up at the board meeting.
Well, from the next board meeting.
I used to love to do
So they
that.
need to be in
They need
before,
to be in,
that
at
Friday
least,
before,
yeah,
which is.
I would say the Thursday because,
Before the,
yeah, well, you might as well make it the day that all of our reports are due and make it Wednesday.
will that give them enough time though? Well, today's the 11th,
Give
so
them
that's
a month.
1,
It gives them
2,
a third.
3.
Yep,
You
Okay,
probably do what, start fresh in January, or do you start immediately? Wouldn't you go like January to December?
Yeah.
I would think so, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So why not
Sure.
toy with the verbiage and everything and
fine,
give it
if
the
it's
October date?
cheaper, I would do it for fuel.
We're not locked
for
in
winter.
anywhere, correct?
No,
And now they start locking you in for fuel in October. Most places do.
Right. Because
They
they want to
budget
get
in
you
and
in
locking
before
you in.
winter.
Yeah.
this is the time to get that done if you want to do it.
right.
Yeah.
Let's have it done by the 3rd.
Because I would think
have
if
to
we
have
get
that-
a cheaper price to heat this building, we're gonna go with the cheaper
Yeah.
price, not
Yeah.
January 1.
So say they have to be in by September 3rd.
Yeah.
If we get it out there now, that's plenty enough time for them to get it to us.
sounds good.
And we can start with October deliveries.
Yeah, absolutely.
You vote on it at the next board meeting, what company you wanna do.
And then go. I'm not
Okay.
The, you're not locked into the state bids, right, for the rest of the year? So January 1st?
I would think some of these would be, like, he said somebody else got the state bid, right?
Yeah.
So you're,
Do
if
you know
we,
who got the state bid? Is it Reese Marshall is the state bid,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
is it?
no, it's Reese Marshall.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was.
so it might be the same company we're using. So, but I don't
Yeah,
know.
I don't know.
Let's see if someone will, because
Yeah.
sometimes they say some people will beat the state bid, and if we can beat the
That's
state
fine,
bid,
And they are.
Yeah,
That's what's
So-
happening now, 'cause guess what's going on?
all right.
whatever it is, you're locked into a contract once you sign.
So now, John, on that sealed bid, do you do that, because we always met, Dan, before the meeting to open those sealed
Or you can
bids.
open them during the meeting, doesn't matter.
Oh, you can, okay, I didn't know, okay. All right, so that'll be on September's agenda. Which I need to start making a note on something.
Yeah, please. Will they come to the highway, probably, for bids?
I would think they'd come to the front office.
Okay.
Highway doesn't have like a mailbox per se,
Okay.
so
Oh,
we
okay.
just- and then we put them in the top drawer of the safe and keep them sealed until the meeting.
Perfect.
Okay. All right, where am I? Okay, the next, the computer. This is to, I don't know what I'm trying to say, I'm so sorry. The computer for my PC computer.
All the go-to my PC replacement.
Yes, it's $99 a year. I think we can have up to 5 computers. Am I correct on that,
That's
Debbie?
$999. $999, not per year. One time.
Oh, that's not the annual fee?
No.
Are you sure?
What's
And then
the
you asked me
burner
to circle back and ask him what the annual fees were, and he said that there were none.
called? What's this burner called?
I don't know.
So Computer ER just gave us a quote 2 months ago, we forgot it, the last couple of times, but it's to VPN, it's to use a VPN.
It's the new one that Joan's using at her office.
They use Computer ER over there too, so it's a VPN to be able to remote in, which is safer than go to my PC.
Called Sonic Wall. Includes 1 year of total secure.
Yeah, I would think that would be a yearly fee. I don't think that's a one-time fee. I think you gotta pay it every year. Let me just get the quote.
When I circle back and ask him, I can't get my work phone to charge, so I have to go to my email.
What exact road is that? They have one that is on the culvert.
No,
Is the road near
the cutoff
Great
road,
Brook?
called cutoff road.
Yeah, that's near Great Brook, no?
Yep,
Yeah.
yeah, between.
Off of Great Brook.
Great stuff, 29.
That's called cut off.
So it's called Sonic Wall TC 270 hardwood
Oh.
hardwire
Okay.
firewire.
I was thinking.
Hardware.
So it's 1 year of total
Then-
secure.
Yeah, they do.
You ain't going to-
We've had trees up there. I think.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Is this replacing what we've got now?
This is Go to My PC, which this Go to My PC is a lot cheaper. But Joan, because she does payroll, stuff with federal taxes and stuff like that, her company can't use Go to My PC. She had to switch to this. And Joan gets into access our computers a lot. So, and that's why, and she said this was more secure than Go to My PC. Like if Debbie's working from home, she can access the computers. And
It gives you a PIN number, a token number, or something to get in, is that how it does?
I
You know that?
have no idea.
He didn't explain to me how it works. I just know that Joan said to ask him about VPN, because that's what, they use Computer ER over at AJF.
Right, I'm
That's
assuming it's
what they
a
said.
token. It'll be an app on the phone, you go in, you plug in your number and it gives a token. Is that, no? What is that?
So
How
what
do
they're
they
talking
secure it?
about on there is it's a machine that does it. It's not.
It's just
software.
random. Huh,
It's the same as PD has that option now with the server they have back there. It's got built-in VPN. I don't think they're using it, but they have the ability.
And how much is Go to My PC?
210.
210. So I guess I should ask Joan, if we stay with Go To My Computer, can she still access? Because a lot of times she's got access.
Not would go to my PC.
I don't see how this is not going to have an annual cost to it.
I
Because
think
there's a piece of hardware.
there's not a
and there's a-
monthly, there's not a monthly fee. This is for a yearly, that'll be a yearly fee.
Right, I know. There should, but Debbie's saying that she talked to Computer ER, and this is a one-time charge.
It
But I
won't-
don't see how this is a one-time charge. Yes, we're buying a piece of equipment, but then the program that runs on it, it still requires an annual license. So I don't,
So it'd be this every year.
according to Sonic Guard's website, that's what it is.
Okay.
You do this,
All right, why don't we table it
yeah.
and
just get some more information.
and get more information on it, and I can ask Joan what she found out too. Okay, so, the ER, okay.
There are no subscriptions, okay. Attached is the quote. Let me know if you have any questions. And then Wendy had the question.
If
And
it was
so I
monthly-
said, is there a monthly or annual fee with the VPN? I have it slated for the board meeting and want to have answers to the questions that I know will come. Deborah, there are no subscriptions required.
So that would be a monthly fee, right? Subscriptions?
Subscription could be monthly or annual.
I asked about monthly or annual, and he said there are no subscriptions required.
Let's just double check, email them again and say, is this do we pay $9.99 once and we have it forever? Or do we pay $9.99 every year?
Because you would think there would be annual updates.
That's what I would think you would have to. All right, can you do that, Deb, and ask them? Because I don't know if Joan will know that answer.
Can you also please ask them the expected life of the equipment that they quoted? If it's like 5 years or 10 years.
Right.
Before it goes up.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money.
Okay.
So to help her and not wait another month, if there are no annual or monthly subscriptions, can we ask to get them started on this?
Yeah. I don't see why not, because I mean, a program worth its salt to replace it is gonna be $300 a year. So I'm expecting this thing to last at least 5 years. So it'd be $1,500 worth of subscription, and we'd be saving $500. Essentially.
If we bought a different
Right.
thing.
Right,
you're saying.
versus a competitive program instead of hardware.
All right, and I want to know how many PCs. I want to know if that 99 is just for one computer? Or
It
is
should
it,
be all, anything that we plug in,
Because-
because this will connect to the server.
because what I want to get access from my home so I can do
Just
stuff
like
too.
this.
Okay. But like Joan, I think told me she got 5 access. I don't know how many this one will give us. So we definitely would need,
This one looks like
3.
7.
we can have 7 accesses. Okay. Because then I can do the resolution, just send them right to, I can make them and do them. Because that's the next thing I'm gonna bring up. Okay, so do you want to make a motion for that, or do you want to wait to get more information, table it till next month, and you guys decide next month?
So what are you saying? If it's gonna do,
If it lasts
5 or
5 years
7 or
for that
whatever.
price with no actual additional costs,
so
Right.
we put
If
all
we
the
pay
ifs
the-
together, we put all the ifs together, then we approve it. And if you come up with all these things, then go ahead.
Or do you want to wait and get the ifs answered and
I
pass
don't
it next
care.
month?
Doesn't matter to me.
So do you want to table it and get the answers and then pass it next month?
What does everybody else say?
I don't know anything
it's a
about
lot
this
of
stuff.
ifs. Why don't we get the information and then just table? It's 1 month,
Okay.
and then we'll get John hooked up if that's the case.
Okay. All right, the next thing is, I don't know how much a license for Laserfish is.
1,000.
It's 1,000?
It'll cost about $1,400 to $1,600 to set up an additional license, and then it's $700 additional per year.
per year. So, because my problem is when I go through our financial reports and I see that we're over budget, I can't go get the bill to see what it is. If I have Laserfish on the computer in the office or even on Joan's computer, we could look up the bill so I don't have to wait for Jamie or wait for Debbie to find out what the bill was for. So I can see, why are we over budget? What was this bill for? Because I found a lot, which you'll see, that are in wrong lines. So, but we also got a cheaper way of doing it. After they Laserfish the bills in, we can make a filing cabinet. I think I have an empty drawer. Debbie's got it. She put them in the office in a box. So if anybody needs to look up a bill, we'll have the copies of the bill in the office or back in Joan's office, somewhere where we can access and say, hey, what is this bill
Monthly,
for?
like,
Yeah,
right, in the
like,
months.
why am I over budget? Let me go look that bill up because I don't remember what it was for. And then we can just have, and then we won't have to
Yeah,
have.
we don't look at the physical bills after we put them in the file cabinet, so I put them in a file box for
She
right
put them in a
now.
box so
and
we
put
find
them
a
in the-
permanent place. So then I can just look up the bill and say, hey, Jason, what was this for? Was this supposed to be in garage or was this supposed to be in, what you call it?
Right, she was gonna come in and do the resolution and needed access anyway, so I figured at least for a starting point, just put them right
So then I don't
in the
have to wait.
supervisor's office.
So I would rather do it the no cost way. That's what I'd rather
But you're
do.
saying that they're only in the box for, what, a month and then they go in a
No.
drawer or?
No, we were able, in that box, we put January to July.
Yeah,
No,
they have
okay.
them all in a filing cabinet, up behind the deputy town clerk, they file them in that tall cabinet.
But we put them
They
last
lazy
week in a box we put them in a box in the supervisor's office last week.
for this
Oh,
year,
So she has access to them.
for
But
this
if we
year.
put them in a file cabinet drawer in the supervisor's office, and anybody who needs access to them, they would be right in there. So if she has questions,
That
you
makes
guys
sense.
are.
Or like you have, like, why did I?
Yeah, I'm not opposed to that.
Yeah,
Because
that-
it's
that-
$1,000.
And then we don't have to get a license for us. to
Yeah, I
have
don't
it
want to
in
have
there.
to.
I would rather just have
And
access
it's,
to it.
how quick is it? Boom, boom. I mean, you're
Yeah.
not.
I look up, hey, this was done this date
I
on
mean, it's
the,
not like we have 10,000 bills a year.
yeah.
Right. No,
So,
6
I
months,
I just
7
want
months
to be
fit in
able to
a
get
file.
access
And no
to it.
Right, yeah.
And that way I don't have to go into the office. I think, that filing cabinet's probably locked anyway, so I don't have access to it, so.
Oh, good.
Okay, moving on.
No.
All right, motion to send, I got an email from Associations of Town of a grant writing class or training for smaller townships that can't afford a grant writer. And so I can't go because I'm gonna be out of town, so I asked Sarah if she would like to go so we could maybe get a grant to get some new playground equipment at Millbrook.
That'd be nice.
So she got permission to get off from work, so I'm asking permission. She's all registered to go. She has the class and then a private session.
The only class that was open was in Warrensburg.
The- everything-
So
Yeah,
that's the
because-
one I signed up for.
That was the last one because there was one in Hudson Valley,
There was one in
Albany.
Albany, one in Rochester.
Saratoga Springs,
Yeah.
Where is
Rochester.
Warrensburg?
It's Adirondacks. It's like by Lake George.
It's past,
There you go.
Albany, so it's it was called North Country.
Yeah, it's
That's
coming,
North Country.
coming right up.
Yeah.
So I would like her to, be able to,
I'll move it.
okay, thank you. John, second, Roy. Okay, thank you. And then Sarah, you're just gonna book the thing, get a tax exempt form. I don't know if they should honor the tax exempt on the
They
hotel and book it with a credit card. Okay. Don't go crazy, no room service, none of that. You get a room for the night.
Ridiculous.
You get a room for the night. Okay,
All in favor?
all in favor? Thanks, John. Aye. Okay, I'm gonna skip the budget review and do resolution, number 31.
I don't know what that next word was supposed to be. Introduce?
That's what I'm
I
thinking.
think override.
Oh, I was maybe putting override and then override.
Okay,
and
so this
introduce
is-
and override together.
This is the resolution
Yeah,
to,
do that next time.
right, so that's gonna be tabled, okay, till September 3rd or 8th, whatever the
Mhm.
date is.
Yeah.
I said.
No, it's just your determine that the person who passes a local law, tax law.
But I don't know what the number of the local law is. It's gotta be public hearing before we can pass
Yeah.
it, correct?
We're not doing any other local laws between now and then, are we?
So
You can do the resolution tonight, you guys are resolving that you're gonna introduce a local law. You're just
Okay.
introducing it next month.
Okay, so
It's gonna be one.
I'm introducing it. Second, John. It's gonna be number one, local law number one. Okay,
Parks?
Yes.
Christian?
Yes.
Wales Right?
Yes.
Stockwell?
Yes.
Reichenberg?
yes.
I'm sorry, nice John, you got that.
Okay, resolution 32, authorizing the town of New Berlin Board to make the expenses of the health insurance be paid monthly. Whereas the town of New Berlin Board will pay the expenses of the medical, the RX, the vision, and the HR plan every month, according to, now therefore be it resolved, the town of Berlin hereby will pay these expenses according to our union contract, because that's how it's set up in the union contract, to pay monthly. Okay?
Yeah.
Introduced by Wendy. I need a second for that. Sarah?
Can we do a roll call?
Yeah.
Parks?
Yes.
Stockwell?
Yes.
Reichenberg?
Yes.
Wales Right?
Yes.
Christian?
Yes. Okay, next resolution 33 of 2025, authorizing the town of New Berlin to amend the budget line B910.8 state retirement, whereas the town of New Berlin needs to add a retirement line in the B fund, and we will need to add money to the A910.8 general fund because we are under budget. And I'm sorry, Joan didn't catch that, and I didn't catch that on the TOV because we moved Millbrook salaries into TOV for the Parks and Recreation. We never made a state retirement line. And I cut that 2 years ago, and I probably shouldn't have. And now we're under budget for this coming year's payment of retirement. Now let it be resolved, the town of Berlin hereby will amend the budget and add AB 910.8 state retirement line, and will take money from the B fund reserve for the amount of $7,000. We will amend line 910.8 out of the A general fund for the amount of $2,065, which will be taken out of the line A1990.4 contingency line. Introduced by Wendy. April.
Parks?
Yes.
Reichenberg?
Yes.
Stockwell?
Yes.
Wales Right?
Yes.
Christian?
Okay, resolution number 34, authorizing the town of Berlin to amend the budget lines in the deputy clerk and the superintendent of highways. The town of New Berlin Board has increased the deputy town clerk's hourly rate and the highway superintendent's salary. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the town of New Berlin Board hereby motions that the deputy clerk's salary will be increased at 50 cents an hour for an hourly rate of $16.82. The A 1410.1 line will be amended by $350 for 2025. A motion was made to increase the highway superintendent's line, A 5010.1 line, for the amount of $2,092 for a salary of $63,618 for 2025. The total of $2,442 will be taken out of the general reserves and allocated to the two lines. Introduced by Wendy. I need a second. April. Does
Christian?
everybody understand that?
Christian?
Yes.
Wales Right?
Yes.
Parks?
Abstain.
Reichenberg?
Yes.
Stockwell?
Yes.
Okay, resolution number 35. Authorizing the town of New Berlin to correct budget lines. The town of New Berlin has allocated monies to pay vouchers out of the wrong lines. Now therefore be resolved that the town of New Berlin Board hereby authorizes the bookkeeper to correct these vouchers. A 5132.4 garage voucher number 5307, the Evening Sun, to be moved to DB 5110.4, general repair. A 5132 garage voucher number 12437 to be moved to DB 10.4 general repairs. I think that was J.C. Smith's. That was put in the wrong one. A 5132.4 garage voucher number 123070 to be moved to A 1620.4 building and grounds. These were for repair and of the new garage doors.
Yep.
And the money was taken
Building ground.
out of building and grounds reserve to be put to pay for these, and it was taken out of the wrong line. A 5132.4 garage voucher number 123394 to be moved to 1620.4 building and grounds. DB 5100.4 general repairs vouchers 4907 to be moved to A 5132.4 garage. That was an AT&T bill that got put in the wrong line, should have been put in garage.
Yep.
Introduced by Wendy.
Second.
John?
Marks,
Yes.
Reichenberg,
Yes.
Stockwell.
Yes.
Wellsbright,
Yes.
Christian.
Yes.
Okay, resolution number 36, authorizing the town of Berlin to designate an emergency DOC for the SPCA contract.
It's DCO, we gotta change that.
Oh, DCO? Oh, I'm dyslexic. DCO, I'll correct that. Whereas the town of New Berlin wishes to designate Carol Lawrence as the emergency contact person if the town dog control officer is unavailable as the SPCA contact, we need to have this filled. Now therefore be it resolved that the town of New Berlin board hereby designates Carol Lawrence as emergency contact for the town in relations to duties that the town dogs control officer would perform if the town dog control officer is unavailable. Authorizing the expenditures up to $1,200 annually for the service, discussing herein to be paid quarterly in the amount of $300 each quarter. Such amounts shall be prorated for partial years of service. No payment shall be required for the period that Carol Lawrence is unable to perform the services. And they're in herein. This was, the lawyer had sent me a thing to
Yeah, I like
set
that.
that up, okay? And he said, this is all we would need for her, we just send her the resolution. And then what she'd said, she'd send us a monthly thing.
And it also protects us. the way-
Yes, okay. So introduced by Wendy,
I'll second.
April,
Stockwell,
Yes.
Wellsbright,
Yes.
Marks,
Yes.
Reichenberg,
yes,
Christian.
Yes.
okay. And that's D,
CO, dog
DCO,
control officer.
okay. All right, correspondence, we have some correspondence. We got a letter from the town of Pittsfield notifying us that they are no longer going to be contracted with the New Berlin Ambulance Service under the Pittsfield CON. Town of Pittsfield contracted with the Village of New Berlin Ambulance Service to operate their CON. The contract between Pittsfield and New Berlin has expired on 6/30/2025. Town Board of Pittsfield has voted to surrender the CON and not sign a contract with the Village of New Berlin Ambulance Service. There will be no break in services and no change in the service provided to the area. The Otsego County Ambulance Service will continue to provide service to the town of Pittsfield under the county's CON. The Village of New Berlin will continue to provide service as mutual aid to the Pittsfield Township. The town of Pittsfield will surrender its CO on 7/1/2025 as it is no longer being utilized. Any questions regarding the closure of the records be directed to Pittsfield Town Clerk's Office, PO Box 915, and the address. Medical records will be held in accordance with the HIPAA laws through image, and they list their imaging thing, okay? I'd like to accept this correspondence and have it filed in our thing, so we have it, so if any taxpayers, okay? All right, so Deb, give that back to Deb so she can file that. The other correspondent was, there's a question in the bill, which Debbie will get me the copy of. Sarah, when did you go to training
Training for what?
for new elected town officials?
Last year.
When did you go?
Oh, good question.
Because I don't know if this is for me or for you. I think it's for me. You went last year, so did I go in 23?
I remember Sarah.
Or did you go did you go this year in January?
I don't think it was this year. It wouldn't have been this year because,
I didn't think
had too much
anybody,
going on this.
yeah, I didn't think
January.
anybody went. I think this is from the 17th and 19th. I think this is when I went and I paid cash. And they're saying we still owe it. Debbie has called them. They said they made a mistake sending the bill, but now we got another one. So Debbie will have to give me a copy of the one that I paid the cash, because when I got there, it wasn't registered or anything, so I just paid cash because I didn't know what to
Yours
do.
was last year. I thought hers was last year.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure mine was last year.
So then this is yours. I don't know who it
I'll
is.
give it to her.
So maybe we still, did we ever pay it? Did we check our vouchers?
She
QuickBooks?
registered and paid with a credit card. You guys did it one night in the office.
But did we pay for it on the credit card or did we, because usually they don't ask us to pay for it, they send us a bill. Maybe just paid for the room on the credit card and maybe we still owe it.
No, hold on one moment. I will
Okay,
find
you
it.
look that up while I keep continuing. And then I got another thing from Shenango County Department of Public Health about our water testing. That I guess it hasn't been being taken over for testing. So I don't know. I don't know what this is about. I gotta find out.
Testing for,
I thought it was for Millbrook because it was Sandy that signed it, but it's our water plant. Like Matt always takes the vials and takes it over and puts it into the Curtis thing. He
yeah,
has a little, he packs it
Yeah,
in
no,
ice
no.
and he takes it. So I don't know if Ian hasn't,
not doing it, or?
I don't know, or if it's been mislabeled. I don't know.
Doesn't Ian work for county?
Yeah, he takes it, he always used to take the water test over. So I know he knows that he knows he has to do it. So I don't know what this is. I gotta call Sandy and find out. Okay? So that's all the correspondence I have. All right. Any other business relating to town?
I have just something, somebody had contacted me on the side note. They have extreme concerns, I don't know if we know anything about it, about the trailer on Route 8 heading toward Southtown and the junk in the yard, the lights on all night long, the backup lights on a white truck on all night long. There's smoke coming out of there, like there's burning stuff at night. I know, I don't know.
I think they're living behind the tarp and they keep themselves warm.
Something's going, they're also in the house. I've seen,
Yeah, they've been up.
I've seen, I've seen people out of the house, but people are really concerned what's going on there. And on top of it, we've got a gentleman going from that house on a four-wheeler with this long piece of pipe, I think, with a trailer going down the road back and forth to this trailer somewhere else. I don't know, but I don't know who we contacted and codes or how I know we had trouble with the building and the corner. So I don't know if
Is
that's
that
how
like
we do
similar, we
it.
have a junkyard law. That's a local ordinance that we have and it's kind of, I was wondering about that yesterday when I drove by.
And we've had that for a long time.
Kinda.
You can see Sapinski's, how well it works.
That's really working.
I don't think you can, I don't know, it doesn't look very good.
It kind of looks like a
You can't tell
junkyard.
people how to live.
Yeah.
But
I think that this
I mean,
is
if-
more of a concern of
Health.
health.
Yeah,
And
I
there's
think-
tires in there in the
I know-
yard that could be, rodents and
I
bug
know, I
infested.
know Teresa Clark's been very concerned about it. And I can almost bet you she's called the county. So.
I don't know, she might have been directed to call the county, but
Well,
There's also a child at the location.
there is a young
Yes, there
child
is. Yes,
at
there
that
is.
location.
There's a child.
I think that somehow someone,
I don't know where we go from here, but it is
Look at it.
definitely a concern.
I
I
can
think it
call,
should be a health concern.
I can call codes and I can call,
I will tell you, I know they have had visitors there
Yeah.
from Shenango County, maybe not codes, but other visitors, so I
I call
don't know.
public health too. I don't know if they would get involved, but I can call codes. I also have been contacted on this property. And I also have a big concern, and I don't know who we contact. I'm gonna call county. The property going out 29 on route, on the farm
Mhm.
where they're parking. When snow comes, a snowplow's gonna get jammed up. It's
Is it
not,
road
we don't
line-
plow
road
it,
line
the county
line?
plows it.
That's Talbot, isn't it?
I think that's town, and the other day,
The line's
he
right
had
there,
a
town village.
truck backed up into the hay mound, and it was half in the road, half not. And now there's an excavator there, there's still that spreader. When that gets covered with snow, a snowplow's gonna come there and hit that and not know it, because it's right on the line.
Where is that?
That's going up 29 out of town on King
It's
Center.
Park it just
Just off the
inside
village.
the white line
Village
purposely.
limit.
It's right on the village, it's just in the village, isn't it?
I don't
It's
know.
in the village
Outside
right
the
now.
village.
I think it's
I
on
think
town later.
Oh,
I think it's,
That
that's the
one
limit.
with
I-
big
I think it's
Right.
past
But-
the village line.
the village ends at the sign that they have stuff stacked up against.
Yeah, it's town.
Yeah, just below.
I'm
Sign,
really
village
concerned
sign,
about
just
the
below mine.
county guys coming
I
down
don't
plowing
have a
that.
Discussion about that, this happened before, we have been over this.
I don't know if there's anything, because that's not our road, we don't plow it, but I'm concerned about the plow drivers plowing that road and not seeing that on the side, and they hit that with the wing, and that's gonna cause a big accident.
They said because they're parking it just inside the white line,
White
there's
line,
nothing they can do, it's out of their control.
Well, they have a right of way from the center line, 35 feet.
Yeah, I don't think they can park like that, that looks
I
dangerous
don't
to
know,
me.
but you know.
But that's the
right.
county, that's the county's trucks, so I just feel bad, I feel like those drivers should know. All right, we need to go into executive
Sarah, what'd you
session.
find out?
Before we do that.
Oh.
My training was May sixth, 2024, so this is definitely not me.
So then,
This is January.
yeah, I went in January, I know I went in January, so this is mine, Okay. okay. No, I paid cash, so we gotta find out. Okay, and they gave me a receipt for it, and we have it.
People don't know what cash is.
I know. I didn't know what to do because I wasn't around, I said, I'll just pay for it. Okay,
What are we doing?
motion to go in executive to talk about the union contract.
I'll move it.
John, second.
A second.
April, all in favor? Okay, did you all get your mail? I put a new contract in. Do you want to go upstairs? Where do you want to go?
Yeah, we might as well.
Okay,
Do it. You know it.
let's do it.
Let's take a potty break first, so, okay.
No,
Potty break.